I know for every action I got consequences. But I'm about to hit a lick, I'm asking God forgiveness. Lord forgive me, please Lord forgive me. But I'm going for it like I'm 4th and inches. Bought some triggers, bought some killers, even bought some tripping. I'm doing jail time if I get more specific. Up the pistol, yeah, it's all hell to Jesus. All hell gon' break loose if y'all don't give up the chicken. I don't fuck up a mission, I don't need your permission. I only let you out this bitch alive on one condition. Right here's why I go black, and I still don't know how to go back.
You see the noisemaker.
I gotta get it. They talking ghosts and I drive a Honda Civic. How terrific. I know for every action I got consequences. But I'm about to hit a lick, I'm asking God forgiveness. Lord forgive me, please Lord forgive me. But I'm going for it like I'm 4th and inches. Bought some triggers, bought some killers, even bought some tripping. I'm doing jail time if I get more specific. Up the pistol, yeah, it's all hell to Jesus. All hell gon' break loose if y'all don't give up the chicken. I don't fuck up a mission, I don't need your permission. I only let you out this bitch alive on one condition. Let's talk some business, ayy. Let's talk some digits, ayy. We gon' do this professional, start to finish. Shoes with pride, black Denali, cruising inside, ruin the vibe. Who are these guys? Tinted blind on them. You don't know who's inside. I got some moves again. I got some goons in this bitch. They just got some tools, they ain't got no shoes, they ain't got no food in the fridge. You ain't got no clue what it is. They ain't got no mooses to live. They ain't got no loot, that's how they grew. They ain't got no roof in their head. These niggas ain't playing around. Gunshot they favorite sound. These niggas that'll come through 1, 2, pat, lay shit down. Ain't nobody gon' say shit now. This Pyro gang get down. We slide through face the ground. Get stumped, Kurt Frank the style. I gotta get it. They talking ghosts and I drive a Honda Civic. How terrific. I know for every action I got consequences. But I'm about to hit a lick, I'm asking God forgiveness. Lord forgive me, please Lord forgive me. But I'm going for it like I'm 4th and inches. Bought some triggers, bought some killers, even bought some tripping. I'm doing jail time if I get more specific. Up the pistol, yeah, it's all hell to Jesus. All hell gon' break loose if y'all don't give up the chicken. I don't fuck up a mission, I don't need your permission. I only let you out this bitch alive on one condition.
Keep 50 in the clip. Gene Simmons, it's a lick. Tell the plug I need a duffel of him, bitch, I'ma do him like Mitch. Only scared of going broke. Eviction notice on the door. We gon' slide 1045, bro. Hit the lights, drive slow. Pull up. Hop out. We gon' clean house with the mop out. What's the combination? Compound. I don't get full cooperation. Block out. Niggas starving with 8. You flossing it right now. You look like a plate. My semi little bitch niggas think with they dick, so I know he gon' fall for the bait. Hold up, it's a sticker. Might run up in your spot with a sticker. Make the wrong move, you get hit up. Your life on the line, don't slip up. Mask down, creep low. Knock with the 50 on the peephole. Take a nigga shit like repo. If you don't give it up, then the heat go.
I gotta get it. They talking ghosts and I drive a Honda Civic. How terrific. I know for every action I got consequences. But I'm about to hit a lick, I'm asking God forgiveness. Lord forgive me, please Lord forgive me. But I'm going for it like I'm 4th and inches. Bought some triggers, bought some killers, even bought some tripping. I'm doing jail time if I get more specific. Up the pistol, yeah, it's all hell to Jesus. All hell gon' break loose if y'all don't give up the chicken. I don't fuck up a mission, I don't need your permission. I only let you out this bitch alive on one condition.
Give it all up, bitch, don't do no funny shit. I'll blow your motherfucking brains out, and that's on nutty crib. Mask on, gloves on, we look like snowboarders. Pile it all up in trash bags just like the show hoarders. Oh, this nigga think I'm playing, I'ma get the spraying. Put the gun in his mouth, can't understand shit he's saying. Please, dear Lord, well I guess he praying. Jerus, leave him on the floor, shit I guess he's staying. All hail to Jesus, all hail to Jesus with the scope. Boy, I got a clear shot, yeah, this some Grey Goose. Hey you, don't make a fucking sound, you better play mute or get introduced to your God like it's your debut.
I gotta get it. They talking ghosts and I drive a Honda Civic. How terrific. I know for every action I got consequences. But I'm about to hit a lick, I'm asking God forgiveness. Lord forgive me, please Lord forgive me. But I'm going for it like I'm 4th and inches. Bought some triggers, bought some killers, even bought some tripping. I'm doing jail time if I get more specific.
No front, no faking, that's what you be doing. And in my hood,
what's going
we call
on?
that studioing.
It's the No Studioing podcast. We back to our home.
Once again.
Back on YouTube. We are in the building. I'm going to give y'all some time to come in here, man, get it cracking. We got right to it last week. So we want to see y'all coming in here, start filling in if y'all in the chat. Shout out to where y'all at. We can read that. I can see that. I'll definitely be acknowledging y'all today. We got my boy in the building.
Yes, sir. Your boy Kent, one and only.
We barely see him, man. It's like a unicorn right now. It's a unicorn sighting. So if you haven't played the lottery, now is your chance. You seen this, man? Go make that happen, because this don't happen often.
No, we here, though. We here. Gotti out of town.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? The team out of town, but the show got to keep going on. So somebody got to fill in. So
as always,
usually I'm behind the scene. I might be on the mic, behind the mic, but today I got to be in front of the camera so we don't look weird. We got 2 people sitting here. So.
That's for sure. I think Gotti got one of the best teams in the industry, man. When you think about that, like, the show don't stop. Like when Gotti don't, if he got something else,
he's probably
going
watching
on,
right now. To be honest,
yeah, for sure. He always tap in.
Yeah, he want to see if we working or not.
He got to make sure we holding it down. So y'all got to let him know how much y'all still love and support this show, even though he not here. We still helping the engine move, man.
Yeah,
it's all a part of the bigger picture.
Trying to get it done, man. How was your day, though, man?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I had a pretty long work day. I didn't think it was as taxing as it was. Got to the crib, wife home, kids. She just finished washing. She telling me about her day. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sit down real quick downstairs. She went upstairs. I'm like, oh, I'll be up there in a minute. I fell asleep. I fell asleep probably like 4:20. So she come down there, she waking me up, and I'm like, oh, what time is it? What time is it? I'm tripping, and she like, it's 6. It's like 6:20. I'm like, damn, I gotta go get ready for the pod. I gotta go drive. And she like, yeah, you just came home and fell out. I didn't even eat. So
shout out to wifey though.
Yeah, because she was looking out for me. She was looking out because she could have been like, oh yeah, I don't want him to go today, so I'm gonna let him just be sleep on the couch.
Probably would have slept.
I would have. I wouldn't have.
I was like, man, I called. How many times did I call you?
It was about 4. I wouldn't have got up.
You?
I wouldn't have got up. But yeah, shout out to my wife. I know she looking.
Shout out to her.
That's dope of her because, like you said, I could have slept the whole night. As tired as I be, I operate in a state of tired, but show got to go on, man. We got to keep it moving. What about you? What you had going today?
Man, you know me, man. I'm constantly working. So in my real life, I'm a contractor, so I'm running around the jobs all day. That's what I did.
I feel it.
And I got home, did a little behind the scene work, and I could calling you all day trying to get picked up so we can get over here to the show. So these good folks can have something to watch today.
Shout out to everybody that is tuning in. Gotti about to hold it down. He about to go put on the classic for the culture as he always do. If y'all are in Houston, if you guys went out there for Nome, Gotti will be at the Tuscany Hotel, and he will be hosting a party out there. And if you guys have not been there before, it is an experience. They have like a circular pool that goes around the whole hotel. I've been there twice. I'm definitely going again. I'll be back to Houston. I was there. I was there the last time we went. Yeah,
that was on a Sunday last time.
It was.
So I already flew out.
Yeah, it was a dope event. We met Lil Flip at the event. All the battle rappers was out. So it's just like it was. It was a movie. Like it was dope. It was crazy. Jazz pop locking. We saw Chess out there getting sturdy. Like the whole culture was out for that day.
Yeah, no, that was fire. I remember that.
But I did, as you did say, what happened today, man. I wasn't even tripping. My wife called me, and she tell me that somebody bought something from Best Buy. And I'm like, what? She like, I'm getting a notification from Chase right now saying somebody bought something for $200 at Best Buy. And they asked me if this was me, if this was fraud.
Right.
And I'm like, man, no, watch out. That's probably one of them scam emails trying to get your identity. She like, no, but they sent me a text, too. I'm like, oh, somebody really stole the account then. Somebody tapped into the account. Somebody got into my account.
Bro. I'm going to tell you right now. That was your wife. Delisha, don't be playing. He too tired to be playing with his mind like that.
If it was
he just said he operated on his state of tiredness. He don't even know.
If it was her, let me know so I can get something else too before I report this and say this wasn't me.
When you get back today, go look at it again.
But I'm going to see. I don't know what she would have bought from $200 from Best Buy, but if something pop up to the door the next couple of days, I'm like, God damn it, I see what you did there. But let me know next time so I can get some too. They got some Nike stuff too. I don't know where that came from.
See, I'm telling you, that's the wife.
But yeah,
put one over.
Life is crazy, man. She like, but I don't get how did they get our information? Like, how would somebody get my card and my card is with me? I said, do you know what's going on today in today's age that anybody get any information from you? Like, it's no telling this. All these scammers, they out here scamming. They good at what they do. So, you just happen to fall on the list of somebody that's out there scamming.
For sure. I think I would have became a scammer if I wasn't doing it.
For sure. Like, if that's the way, if I see the life that scammers live and all the stuff that they have access to, absolutely.
But the thing is that I'm learning about scamming, you don't really never meet the real scammers.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
They got to be untouchable somewhere.
Yeah, you meet the people who know the scammers.
Yeah, it's like, my dude got to do, and that's how I get the stuff to happen.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
I never heard a lot of people that I know when they say, oh, yeah, I know how to get you something. They got to go get it from somebody. Like, oh, I'm going to call him, he going to let me know, and I'm going to hit you back. So it's a whole delay.
It's like the plug. Like,
Yeah.
if somebody's selling a drug, you got a weed man, but your weed man not the weed man.
Yeah.
He not the one with the pounds. He'll be the one that come drop you off an eighth, but he ain't the one that got the plug with all the big weight.
I need to meet the real scammers.
Yeah, that's a fact. Tap me in with the source line.
real ones,
I need to
for
know
real.
right where it's coming from. So I know we got a whole bunch of stuff we definitely want to get in today.
Yeah, let's see what the chat talking about, though, man. What we doing in the chat?
Yeah, the chat. Okay, let's see what's going on. We got oh, he in the building, man. Hey, Young
Eek the
Eek, we
God.
see you, man. And I do definitely want to commend you for the videos that you be putting together. They be completely hilarious, man. Like the way that you put some of those things together. I'm like, damn, this video like 2 years old, and he'll bring it in perfect timing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely we want to potentially work with you in the future, bro.
Yeah, but I think I seen him on Twitter, too.
For real?
Yeah, going in. I forgot where that was I seen Eek, but he everywhere, though. He ain't just on YouTube, he everywhere.
I seen him rapping too. He actually got little bars to him.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna
Matter of
lie, I
fact,
seen him.
yeah,
I seen him,
matter of
yeah, I
fact,
seen
we
him.
checking
I'm
you
like,
out.
okay.
We pay attention to you.
You never know who's looking at you, man. So always put your best foot forward.
Yeah, we checking him out. What else we got going on in the chat?
Chat, they kind of sleep today. I don't know if everybody came in. We did start kind of late. I see somebody did say that for the if you're not on the West Coast, we are on West Coast time. And like my brother was saying, we definitely have other careers that we be dabbling into.
Yeah.
It's a lot to get this show to go.
Yeah, stop playing
and
with us.
we not just up here just throwing something together. We not throwing crap at the wall and hoping that it stick. Like we actually got a production team behind this, and everybody work hard to make this happen. So. Yeah, for sure, bro. We appreciate everything that you do, man.
Yes, sir.
Like you really got something going on that's moving forward, and we definitely want to commend you on that on our platform as well, because I know you bring some eyes here because of the great work that you do.
For sure. Hey, but man, let's go on and talk some of
Yeah,
these
for
topics,
sure. Let's get
though.
busy.
Did you see this? Eric Holder was convicted.
I did see that.
First-degree murder.
I think it's about time, man. I think justice was served, and if I'm not mistaken, they only deliberated for about 6 hours, and they was able
What
to
you
bring
think they
that.
was talking about when they was deliberating?
I don't even. Why did it take 6 hours when you really think about it? Like we got the evidence, we seen that he shot him. Like,
But let's just think about like you in that room. What you think they talking? What do you think they trying to say?
I think that if this is person, because you always know.
Because you know didn't you get called a jury duty?
I did get. I just got another one.
Oh,
like
yeah,
now,
so-
she just said I
yeah.
just got another
So, see,
summons.
there you go.
Like I just did my time.
So let's say you on that crime, but you
Yeah.
gotta be unbiased.
I feel that.
Because if you in that room, it's easy to have an emotional charge to it.
True.
And that's why a lot of these, when you go and you get vetted to become a juror, they vet you. They ask you certain questions to see how you are, because they want to get people who can be detached from it emotionally. Because if you emotionally like we are charged about it, you already feel like what? It shouldn't even be. Just take them right and hang him.
But
You know
evidence does have to make sense.
Yeah. So if you saying like, okay, you're a juror and you're not in there like, oh, I know Nipsey Hussle and I believe this dude guilty. Like, what are you deliberating if you see it looking at this?
I
case?
think that if I'm playing devil's advocate and I have to sit on the other side of somebody that's already fully convinced, we have to ask what was his mental state at this point in time for him to be able to go up to someone that's as big and as illustrious and loved in a community like this in front of this huge crowd, all these witnesses. Obviously, it's a store. It's like a little mall, a shopping mall, shopping center. It's going to be cameras. Like, you can't be in your right mind to go up and do something like that and think that you're going to get away with it.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I would lean, if I'm on the other side of it,
Right.
that it wasn't premeditated. It was something that happened in the heat of the moment. Him having to uphold his reputation. Because, in the same token, even us being street dudes and dudes from the street, Eric did what he was supposed to have did. If we looking at it the way that somebody from the streets, if you uphold this code of conduct
Right.
of somebody snitch and somebody saying you a snitch and they put that on your jacket, you got to take them out. Even though I heard that that's not the way that Nipsey conveyed it to him.
I was going to say, like, I don't know the full details of what actually happened.
But I'm just saying, if that's the way of because
but yeah, those are some
none
of the
us
stuff
was there.
that they're saying.
So if I had to perceive
place.
it that way, I'm like, it's no way this man was in his right state of mind for him to be able to go do that, thinking he would get away with that scot-free.
Yeah.
He didn't premeditate that.
That's a couple of interesting, like, things in there I'm thinking about. Like, one is mental health, because you mentioned that. So it's like, you know, does mental health play a part in these neighborhoods with young men like
it has
that,
to.
like killing each other? Because like, are you mentally unhealthy if you can just go kill another person like that?
Yeah, for sure. It's like if I could just go kill somebody and then go have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and just watch like
just go do like my life nothing nothing never happened.
It's just something in my schedule. It's like gym. Okay, I'm going to go eat. I'll make sure I'm eating healthy because I'm at the gym. Kill a nigga. Or do my cardio. I'm going to do a 2 a day. And then I'm back to the crib. Like, how do you just throw that in there?
I don't know if you got it like that, but that sounds wild, Craig. You wild.
But if your day consists of
so
that.
You feel like that's like a mental health? Because it makes me think about it more. It's like, because you're trying to help people in these communities. Like, what if a person got mental health issues and you thinking they just running around trying to be tough? Because I don't feel like, I mean, I was a game bigger at one point. I don't feel like I had no mental health issue. I just felt like I was angry. Is that a mental health issue?
I think, anger. I was extremely angry as well, too. And I know whenever you disclose certain stuff on these shows, you got to be careful. But I did some stuff in my past that I'm not too proud of. But I think it can drive you to a state of mental illness and you somewhat lose your humanity.
So when you get to a state when mentally you're unstable in your actions, you mentally...
If your anger is what drives you and you're not in control of the ship, like anger is taking over. It's no longer you, it's your pent-up anger that's now driving you to do these things.
Right.
When that happens, I think you're no longer in the driver's seat at that point.
So at that point, like, and let's take that, for example, in this case, when you're saying, like, why are they deliberating for 6 hours?
Yeah.
They have to deliberate that because that's what the counter argument is. It's like, was this guy mentally unhealthy when he did what he did?
Yeah.
So let's say they would have determined, like, he's mentally unhealthy, because you said, yeah, he's mentally unhealthy. And they said, no, we're going to acquit him, and he needs to go get help.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
If they would have quit him, he had to be in protective custody and entirety of his whole life. Like, you can't let him touch the streets anymore because the streets still want their justice. And that goes to even what Boosie was saying. Even though justice was served, Boosie felt like Eric Holder should have, release him, let him back to the streets, and somebody shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the face.
He's just shoot him dead in the face. And it's crazy because we do have that, but does that give you that same, does like the eye for eye, it doesn't balance out the scale. Because whatever I lost, I don't get that back when I take him out. Yeah. And I've seen that in so many, I don't attribute that to any real life situations. This is just all from what I've seen in fiction. But I've seen that.
But you don't think there's no consolation and vengeance?
I do. I would say like you get something from it, but it'll never equate to what it is that you lost. Because you think about that, it's some people's whole mission to get revenge. Yeah. This is the guy that killed my dad. I've been wanting to chase you down and kill you forever. Yeah. Like, do you sit there and you elongate the torture? Do you want to torture him? Do you want to just kill him outright? Do you want, like, what is it?
If it's your brother in that situation, what you doing?
I'm torturing the nigga.
What you mean, elongated?
I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
Waterboarding?
Oh, more than that. I'm waterboarding you. I'm taking your toenails off like one at a time. I'm probably wait a day in between. Let it heal a little bit. Then I'm going to go after the next one. Then I'm going to clip, not your whole pinky off, but just with a cigar cutter. Just a little top of it. I'm going to just go there and preserve your life as long as possible. I'm going to just punch you in the ribs. You know how I was hitting the tire out there in the back? I'm going to just treat him like a punching bag. Have him strapped to a chair. Boom. Boom, give him a couple body shots. I'm just going, this going to be a long day. For as long as he live.
Until he
every day. It's
so you got him locked in the warehouse?
Yeah, he just locked in. I'm going to feed him too. I'm going to give him just enough food. So I don't want you to die out on me of starvation. You're not going to take this away from me. So I'm going to hold you up. I'm going to give you water, everything.
About some crazy stuff.
They would be like, oh, you had that too drawn out. But you know what gave me that idea is like law-abiding citizen. Mm-hmm. With Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx. And what happened is these two guys broke into this man's house and they stabbed him. They thought he was dying. He was on the brink of death. So they stabbed him, immobilized him. He can't move. They grabbed his wife, stabbed her as well. They sexually assault his wife and his daughter. And his daughter was probably like 4 or 5 years old.
Oh, that's wild.
And he had to watch it.
Yeah.
So he ended up surviving it, made it to the hospital. He tried to go the legal way, and the legal way, they didn't commit the guy. By a fallacy, a technical fallacy, he got away. So the guy got out, and he was like, all right, I'm going to get him then.
This a real story?
It's a real movie. It's called
okay.
Law Abiding Citizen. I hope it's not a real story.
Crazy right there.
But then if you see that, I can't just kill you. That's not doing enough for me.
Yeah, that's not doing enough.
Like, yeah, I got to make this make sense.
Yeah.
But he even went, and the whole movie is actually a really great movie. Y'all should watch that if y'all haven't seen that. And he just goes to show how, like, the legal system has holes and loopholes, because if I can say the right thing, I can get off of almost anything. And he's like, I witnessed these men do that. I was there. They stabbed me. Yeah. How's he getting away? But he's like, the legal system is not really to bring justice about. It's always some underlying things behind it.
But see, there you go. So when you're saying, like, how can they be deliberating for 6 hours? There you go.
That's
because,
a fact.
like, sit in that room, and it's all these different factors, and it's all these technicalities with the laws, and I'm sure they're getting consultants on, well, you know, because it's like you're a juror, and you come in there, you're trying to figure out somebody guilty based on what? Just how you feel?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to go based on the laws? Because if you're going based on the laws, that can be...
We have to go based upon the laws.
Yeah, because it's like, that could be a technicality. Well, he ain't really guilty because technically this such and such happened.
That's true.
You know? And sometimes, you know, the whole case can be thrown out over a technicality, even if the person is guilty.
I believe in the OJ trial, that was something very
Yeah,
similar,
for
because
sure.
that cop tampered with some of the evidence. Like,
Technicality.
And they like,
Got
oh, we
him
got to
off.
throw all that out. So if that was like the smoking gun, like, we can't even use that because you tampered with it. So now we got to go
Yeah.
out. But yeah, I think that justice was served from what it was that we saw. But like I said, the streets, it's a different story, man. You know, it's a different courtroom. It's a different judge when you from the streets and you own the
Right.
streets. So the man did what he was supposed to. But because a person was so beloved on the other end of that gun, that a lot of people wanted to see his demise ultimately. But
So you feel like if it wasn't like big as of a notoriety,
he would have been champion.
he would have been what?
He would have been champion.
He would have been
in this
feared.
area. Yeah, like, stay away from him. Don't
Yeah.
put that on him. Don't put that jacket on him.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're supposed to do. In the streets, your respect is everything. And once you lose that respect, you're never looked at the same again. But the respect is the same thing that'll have people fear you for the longest. So
See, look, that type of stuff make me think, because it's like respect is one of those things in the community that like I think that's the one highest things that dudes in the community
sure.
aim for. It's like your respect.
I gotta have my respect.
Yeah. So it's like when you're thinking about that, like in this instances, like what you feel like Eric Holder thought he was doing.
I think that's what he was doing. Like I said,
How did he feel like doing this to this guy was gonna get him that though?
I don't think he saw it all the way through. I can say that. I think that he felt like, if I go out and I do this to him, everybody gonna be like, oh, it's no way I really could have been that.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna jeopardize everything I have to for that.
Right.
But as we can see, he was beat up in some jail. They showed some pictures of him in the courtroom,
Yeah.
and somebody put
You feel like he
hands feet
deserved
on that nigga. I think. If it's some people that really loved him, they don't care what you can't justify why you did what you did.
Yeah.
We don't care what he called you.
Right.
We love him so much, we're going to put hands and feet on you every time that we can.
Sheesh.
So it's like, it's a lose-lose for him. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't do nothing, you still can't come back around there no more.
Right.
If you do something, it's people that y'all associated with the same gang, but they rocked with him and not with you.
Right.
So they'll come get you. So it was over with for him, regardless.
Over with. Man, that's crazy.
That sucks that our community takes away so many people like that, not just him, but I've seen that in real life.
Yeah, no, I've seen it too.
Yeah,
And that's something that we as a community, need to start looking at. Is like, why are we allowing these type of things to be the case?
We lost 2 men ultimately from this situation.
For sure. Yeah. But it may go back to that mental health thing. I think that's a bigger issue than we kind of want to give credit to in the black community. Is like, I don't think we talk about it enough.
At all.
Yeah, we don't talk about it enough, like what mental health actually look like, and that it's almost like oral health. You brush your teeth every day.
Yeah.
You supposed to take
What
care
do you
of
do for your mental every day?
like what are you doing to make sure that you mentally are okay? Like
That's a great point.
People go through life and just pile it on. Like stuff happened to you and you just keep like going. Like, well, hey, that's it. Just keep going.
And they be like, he flipped one day. It's
Yeah.
like, no, it wasn't one day. It was something that just it was the one drop that made that cup overflow.
Yeah, overflow for sure.
But like you said, if we don't decompress it, like I've always said, I worked in a place that we had pressurized air, and it's these huge compression tanks in the back. And what you have to do is every once in a while you hear go tss,
yeah.
It'll release some of that pressure. Yeah. But if you got all your machines going at once, you have to go out there and manually turn that valve so a ton of pressure can come out at once.
Yeah.
If you're not doing that, it will combust from the inside out, and you will have an explosive in the back. And us as people, we do the same thing. You don't have an outlet, you're not handling that, or you're not getting any of that stuff off your back, you're just gonna blow up one day.
Yeah, that's true. Man, that's heavy, man. But anyway, you know, that whole Eric Holder thing, you know, I don't think it's finished. You know, I think they still got to go and sentence him. But he did get convicted of first-degree murder. And I think that's probably another part they had to deliberate was that.
Yeah.
Is it a first-degree murder? Is it a second-degree murder? You know. So, yeah, there was a lot of deliberation going on there. And I think ultimately, sure, we'll see what happened to him because I think he's facing, you know, he's looking at life right now.
Yeah,
right?
They said life, but I believe it's certain California stipulations and laws that eventually he could be eligible for parole, but it's probably like 25, 30 years down the line just for eligibility. So more than likely, he probably out of here.
You think he ain't getting out?
I think he out of here.
What you mean by out of here?
Like he done. Like
he done. He ain't
if you
getting out.
already in your 30s, and you know life expectancy for the most part is 70.
No, when you in jail, you get preserved.
That's true.
You live a lot longer because
But probably not him because
he's gonna be stressed out. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things happening to him every time you look up. Yeah, man. But along with that, them making them type of laws, I was just reading something the other day talking about U.S. cell phones provider wants to bring lock screens advertisements of smartphones.
So they want advertisements on our lock screens of our phones.
Yeah, like kind of how they do it. Like everybody get those little emergency little
like the Amber Alerts.
Everybody get those, right? Like that's how much they want to start using that type of feature to like. I guess in my mind, I'm thinking maybe because they're gonna start giving away phone services.
Yeah.
Like okay, you get it because you usually get ads when you don't pay for something.
That's true.
So maybe it's like we could do this, but we'll give you a phone for free, but you got to deal with these ads until you start.
I see what you're saying. So in order for you to be able to get the access to the phone, you have to take what comes.
Because what other reason do they think they just gonna be like we putting ads on your lock screens?
Because I think that some people, in the core of their being, they're just consumers. I look to buy.
Yeah.
I just want to buy, consume, get everything I can. So if you're already going to do it, and if we're looking at your algorithm, the type of stuff that you're into, the type of stuff that you follow, you like on Instagram, your social medias, what you search the internet, the web, what you talk about, what we can hear.
Yeah, they know all that already.
Oh, didn't you? You didn't even know the new Dior's came out. Here they go. This is what they. Oh, damn.
You feel like that'll work on you?
That. Hell no.
Are you addicted to your phone?
Yeah, I think we all are. I can't say that I'm not. I was about to lie quick. I was about to studio quick. I was about to know, but yeah.
In the chats, what about in chats? How many people would say they addicted to their phones?
Yeah, for real. How y'all feel about that?
People be addicted to their phone. Albo, you addicted to your phone?
Yeah, I am, and I'm not even on social media.
Yeah.
Like I'm addicted to my phone. My phone sleeps in the bed with me.
Yeah.
Like
who
my
doesn't?
pillow.
Oh yeah.
Right here, my phone sleeps next to my head right here.
But is that because
doing stuff
is it for an alarm clock though?
That's because my charger's right there.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I do use
My charger is right by the bed, so it's like plug it up, and I don't got like a hair, like a nightstand, so it's just like put it right there on the bed.
Casey Kraft, I do see what you asking. Appreciate you, man, for your feedback. And I have been around for the longest, but I just played the background. You know, I've always been around the show. I've been helping behind the scenes, but you know, how the team goes, it's always next man up. So, you know, as the spot need to be filled, we outside, man. As my man sitting across from me, like when we need to do it, he do it.
No, for sure.
But that's funny as hell. Young Iki said that, imagine if you're trying to call 911, you got a 30-second unskippable ad that you got to wait for.
Hey, that'd be
before
crazy.
That's done.
Nah, they can't do that. That's too much.
I think that, see, the way you took in the outlet you had on it, I look totally different.
What you thought?
How do they even have access to the phones like that? I'm thinking that not the way you saying you got to get the phone that come with the ads, but they just like right now, if you say
I think they can do it, but I'm just saying like what make a person opt because they got to give you an opt out.
Yeah.
So what's gonna make them be like,
do they have to give us an opt out?
For sure.
I don't think they do.
Because I'm paying for these services, so I'm gonna probably pay more to opt out of that shit.
I think
that's what I'm saying. That's how they get you.
But I think when you look at it like this, look at it from
if it's
this
like
perspective.
ads hitting, like right now, like if I got Spotify, and I don't pay for the service, those ads suck.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? You only get to hit it twice. Yeah, like I'm not paying for Spotify for sure because I got Apple Music. But if I didn't have Apple Music, I would be paying for Spotify. So if they come out with like, all the providers say we putting ads on your phone now, because we just doing it. If you don't like it, opt out. And to opt out, you got to pay $5 more.
Yeah, people doing that for sure.
They probably
yeah,
be
you go
paying.
back, but look at how much more money that would cost
Exactly.
for all these millions of people. $5. I don't want to deal with that nuisance. I want to get that out the way.
Because they probably found some loophole in their contract that say we can do this.
Yeah.
Oh, we found the loophole.
Of course they can do it.
For sure.
It's not a right.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not
your
a right.
phone is not a right. It's a luxury.
Yeah, that's
See,
what
and
I'm
that's
saying.
what I was saying. So why do you feel like
So why are we addicted?
Because it's dopamine.
It's convenient.
Because it's dopamine.
and it's convenient?
So there's some controlling shit going on here now. At this point, I'm feeling.
But can you operate fully? Can you do everything you
This
need
is
to
not
do?
this is not a right if I pay money for it. I pay for my phone cash. I don't got it's
But
my
even,
phone.
even if you pay for the phone, the services that they're
Yeah.
giving you,
I'm paying you for this
it
service.
don't matter. But they can say when you pay for this service, this is something that comes with the service.
Just because you
have
pay
to
to
take
drive
it.
your car, they can take your license away.
True.
Not if I'm doing everything that comes with having a license.
But
You can't just take
You
my
still have to pay for registration every year. You
Yeah,
still have
that's
to pay
something that
money.
we agreed to as a society, so I get it. But
Yeah.
there's also a balance there. Like if I'm doing those things, you don't just have the power to just like I'm just
No, but
demoing
I'm
you
about to
doing the
get
next
you.
move.
But I'm about to get
Give
you.
me
Look,
then.
look at this. How many gigs are on your phone?
250.
Do you get all those 250 gigs?
What you talking about, like data?
Yeah, no, I'm
or
saying
like my memory?
with your phone. You know how you buy like a 64
I don't know.
gig?
I get
You
whatever
don't-
they tell me.
You don't get it because.
I really don't know.
But if you go look into your phone,
I look at it and tell me how much memory.
It's
I
it's
guess that's what
already
it is.
space taken up when you get your phone because it's apps that you cannot get rid of. They
You can.
have to
You
come
can
with the
unload
phone.
them. You can down.
No,
take them
it's
off.
something that's stuck on your. You cannot get rid of them.
Like which ones?
It's part of the operating system of your phone. So they're already impeding on. You told me I'm paying for all this gig of space, but in order to run apps that you put on this phone that has to come with this service, you're already taking some of my space that I thought I was getting that I was paying for it.
Yeah, but I want those apps.
No, you
those
don't.
apps are there because they're functional apps. They're
No,
what
all
you
of
want
them
on
you
your
don't.
phone.
I
Like
guarantee
photos,
you.
messages,
Yeah,
iPhones.
but I don't never
like
use
guitar
that.
band. I take it off. I just delete it. I don't. It's not on my phone.
Some of the stuff is optional, but some of it you cannot take off your phone.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
I've
after
done
the
that.
show.
My phone got full, and I tried to erase some apps, and they're like, "You cannot erase this app.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look at. We're gonna talk.
You
about
can
that.
dummy it down, but you can't erase it."
I guess that's you got a point there. But I think with this ad things, I think we're gonna be seeing that. Like I said, it's just like they used to put Pandora on there, right?
Yeah.
And that was like a feature that came
Or
with it.
Sirius FM came with your car.
Yeah, that
like,
was done.
yeah, they
Like,
just
it's-
gave it to you.
Yeah, it's like it was in there. So I think that's gonna come, but you can opt out. Like,
Yeah.
just get out of it. You know. And if they don't do that, then we need Kanye to go ahead, along with creating this concept car, to create a new phone. And
I'm
I
not
think-
buying no goddamn Kanye West phone.
You're not buying a Kanye West
Hell
phone?
no,
bro.
man.
He could create a phone that's great.
Hell no.
I believe it.
Even with it, what can you say right now that Kanye West has created that's actually great?
His shoes.
Do you think that the shoes are great?
The shoes are great.
Are-
They're
are-
very because you got to remember the Adidas Foamposite. That phone that didn't come until Kanye.
no.
Who
The
you-
NMDs.
so no, but they used the technology from the Yeezys.
That first Yeezy didn't come with that style of foam
just
at the
teasing,
bottom.
you know.
Yeah, I was about to say hell no. But I think that he is extremely instrumental with his Adidas, and I can say that the Yeezy 350s are some of the most comfortable shoes
That's
I've
what I'm
ever
saying.
worn.
So that's the genius to create a shoe that looks good, everybody want to wear, and they're comfortable. Jordan couldn't do it.
That's a fact, because Jordans suck.
I'm telling you.
Only like 3 Jordans are actually comfortable.
Not even 3. You just want to wear them so bad that you just decided they're comfortable enough.
The dopest Jordans
Because
are
when
the
you
most
put on some
uncomfortable.
Yeezys, they're actually comfortable.
They
like
are.
you feel like, wow, this was worth this little money I spent.
Yeah, you can wear them all day. Like
Jordans, you just wearing them for status.
and you got to take them off.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, though. I don't know if you even wore any of the designer shoes, but I think that it's any shoe for
Damn,
the most
it's
part.
hot in here.
Most Nikes aren't comfortable. I can say that throughout the board.
Most Nikes, not Nikes.
Most Nikes are not
Not
comfortable.
Nikes.
Most
Nikes-
Nikes are not comfortable. Tell me a Nike shoe.
Yeah, the
that-
Ultra Boost took over. That's
it's
what
the
it is,
Ultra Boost technology.
But the Ultra Boost technology, I believe, came from Kanye.
That's
What made it Adidas boom. It came from Kanye.
the only shoe that's more comfortable that I've worn than a 350 is New Balance.
New Balance.
New Balance has the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life.
I never wore no New Balance.
New Balance, I'm telling
Have
you.
I? No.
New Balance, and they got New Balance. People don't realize New Balance have tiers. I'm not talking about the dad New Balance.
Yeah.
Like it's some sports edition
Yeah,
New
they got
Balance that
different
costs
ones,
like
yeah.
$250.
Yeah.
but I'm really a shoe person.
you ever
so
went to
I
New
dive
Balance
deep into
store?
that. I have.
Like they sit you down, they take you through a whole process to figure out what's wrong with your feet.
But see, that experience, because they care enough to be like, hey, we got a shoe that can pinpoint. Oh, you got a flat foot, you don't got an arch, you want to get into that style.
Yeah.
Oh, your foot too arched and it's wide.
No, ain't
we got
nothing
this
beating the
one.
Ultra Boost. I'm sorry.
You ain't worn a New Balance yet.
But I done wore some Ultra Boost. To beat that, no.
I did. I can say the LeBron 12s. They had some type of technology at the bottom. If you look at the bottom, it's like 5 points that hit at the bottom of the foot, and they say they do different things. Those shoes were super comfortable. But outside of that, Nike said they really don't do it for me. Roshi's not comfortable. The Presto's not comfortable. The Air Max not comfortable at all. The Vapor Max that
So
got
why
the
everybody
bubble at
wear
the
them?
bottom.
I see everybody
For
wearing them.
status, because they look dope. Nike style
So
got
you don't
the
feel
best.
like the Vapor Max are comfortable?
No, they're not. Hell no, they're not. And they're weird because you walk on that bubble, you got to get used to it. You can't walk regular on that shoe.
So you saying we're addicted to Nike too?
I think
so
we
today
are
just
addicted.
to
Yeah,
stuff.
we're addicted to Nike. It's
That's
even
crazy.
clothing brands. Do you wear the
This is the
most?
addicted episode.
Do you wear the most comfortable clothing brands to you?
Absolutely.
I wear the most cost effective.
Cost
Like,
effective.
yeah, if it's the cost effective with the style, that's what I wear.
So you go for style more when you dress.
I would go for style more. I like Adidas. I like Nike's, the way that their look of their clothing, but Adidas.
So that Flint ain't comfortable?
What?
The Nike sweatsuit?
The tech. You talking about the Nike tech
Yeah,
sweatsuits?
Yeah, tech.
Yeah, they are. I can't lie, they are. But it's not as comfortable as the Adidas. I like the Adidas
No,
tracksuits.
I gotta disagree.
I would go with Adidas tracksuit before I wear a Nike tech
You
suit.
talking about the one with the Adidas with the stripe?
With the
down?
stripe on the
No,
side,
they not-
with
they
the
not-
zipper.
Yeah, they not more comfortable.
Oh yeah,
than
you
the actual-
crazy.
What the chat say? Which one's more comfortable?
Yeah, what y'all feeling? The Nike Tech or the Adidas? The Adidas tracksuit.
Schoolyard said, "Where's Geechi?" You should already know where Geechi
Come
at.
on, man. Do you watch this show?
Come on, man. You just want to say something. Hi, you want some attention. Where's
Geechi is
at?
on his way to Houston,
Don't
bro.
come in here with that, man. Go on. You know where you at. Go look on his Instagram. They had known.
Man, it's crazy you don't think Nike's comfortable. I think
Yeah, he out of control.
I feel him though.
Nike running shoes. So
See, and that's probably why too, because that's a totally different area. Like if you
we're talking about streetwear.
streetwear for style, if you wearing like the cooler Nike
Adidas
shoes,
hand down. I guess. All right. Somebody send the chat giving you Adidas. I don't know though.
So do you guys want Jordans just because it's the status? Because other people rock them, it's like a thing.
I could say right now at the age I am now, it's not. It's kind of nostalgic for me, and
Yeah,
at
see,
the same
tech.
time,
I knew it. Somebody said tech. Thank you.
It's nostalgic, and I like the styles. Like I like, cause I only wear certain Jordans, so I do like the way that the shoe fit, and it can be casual, it can be formal, the way that you wear it. So I like the university of the shoe. Like it's so universal. I mean, and you can use it for so many different things, but comfort is just not one of them. But that's why I probably only have.
Comfort is not one of them.
I probably
You're gonna
only-
wear some shoes, but these ain't gonna be comfortable.
I
You're gonna
got- I-
and you're gonna get blisters on your
But
toes.
even women say that. Like beauty isn't comfortable.
Can you play? Like this is another
Oh,
stereotype
that's a
with
fact. I
Jordan.
already know what you about to say.
Can you? Because the Jordan brand got big off of Jordan playing in them.
Yeah.
But every time I played in Jordans, they don't seem like I'm doing what Jordan was doing. I'm being real.
I'll never wear a Jordan to play basketball.
Yeah,
in
I
my
don't know
life.
too many people who feel like I'm gonna put on some Jordans to really go hard and out here and play.
Not happening.
But Melo play in them.
But he has his own style of Jordans too. He did have a Jordan 1, but Melo is a part of Team Jordan as well as Westbrook was as well. And they had their own style. You
Yeah,
never
see, they
seen
said
them?
Jay's the bricks on feet. Yeah, that's what I said.
Jays are not comfortable.
Nah. So why is he the most hyped shoe?
It's a part of the culture, man. I think that we're just integrated. Once again, we're addicted to Jordans.
We're addicted to Jordans.
What clothing brand do you think that we can't get away from?
True Religion.
True, no. True then went out, came back, went out.
Exactly.
So
You said
designer.
can't get away from.
So I think as a black
Oh, like
community,
designer?
I would say designer.
Louis?
Period.
Louis and Gucci.
And they can come put out the same patterns every couple
Yeah.
years, and we'd still
They
go
put
buy
on
it.
the shoe, not fake.
I did see that. That was the Gucci's that said
Yeah.
not fake.
Yeah, not fake.
And you can get the fake ones that say not fake. Would you wear some fake designer?
No, because I don't even care about designer like that.
Well-
I'll wear it, but I'm not finna go buy nothing. Like, not that it's fake. Like, oh, I don't want to wear the fake stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go online and be like, let me go search China to get this fake Gucci shirt. Because I want the Gucci shirt, but I don't want to pay the money.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
I'm going to go online to Alibaba, and I'm going to buy the fake ones.
Where the sleeve got the imperfection.
Yeah, because most of the time,
and
if
you
I
can't
buy
get it
designers,
like it.
because I'm at the mall.
Yeah.
I'm not buying designer if it's not at the mall. You know, so typically I'm not looking for designer. I'm not even shopping at the mall. It's usually when we out.
What do you think the concept is behind purchasing designer? Do you think it's because it's the cashmere, it's the finer cotton that comes from Persia, or is it just because of the name itself? You honestly, what do you think the allure is for people to be able to buy designer?
I mean, I think it depends, because if you broke, we know why. You know, you trying to get, because if you broke and you buying designer, you're not buying designer really. You just buying pieces.
Yeah.
So you might got like a shirt and some pants that you wear all the time.
A belt, some slippers.
You know what I'm saying? That you wear. That's not really buying designer. So you buying it for the allure. But there are some of these brands are luxury. Like the material is way thicker. It's way more comfortable, and there are people who have money and can afford to buy something that they feel like is more comfortable.
It's funny that you said that, because the older white people, that I see in the store, they'll buy Gucci stuff that you don't even know is Gucci.
Yeah,
it's so discreet that you're like that, and it's ugly. Like the stuff is ugly, but
to an urban term.
Exactly. Like to me, stylistically, it's not. It doesn't look good. But they'll buy, and I wouldn't even just say white people. That's older. I see older Middle Easterns, even the older like people, the black people of color. They'll go in there and they'll buy the stuff that's discreet, but you know they genuinely like it.
For sure.
Like because I just love the way that this fits or feels on my skin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
but when we buy it, majority of us, I'm not saying everybody. I hate the all-inclusive words, and I know how people get in an uproar about that. Yeah. But if we're talking about people in our age range, our demographic, I have to buy something. I'm not buying it if it don't got the G's, if it don't got the LV, if it don't say Dior all over it.
I don't like that.
Well, it's just like people that buy the belts. They show it. Yeah. What's the point of buying a belt if you're not going to see my belt? I have to sag, or I have to wear a small shirt. I have to do something for you to see this belt.
Yeah, that's true.
Or I don't have it. Or what's the point of buying it?
Yeah, nah. I don't know, but I do think that people get out of control with spending more money than they got to try to impress people. So
for sure.
I think that's a thing in our culture that people sit there, I'm going to buy what's going to look fly.
It's not even that it look fly, but I know it comes with a status. That's just like having a trophy girl on your arm. I can't stand this broad. She's stupid. Like when I'm outside of the public, I can't wait to get away from her. Yeah. But she look good when I'm out smiling for these pictures. She's bad. She looked the part, but this broad is irritating. I can't wait for this show to be over. So it's the same thing. Like niggas know, like I'm gonna be out of my rent. I'm gonna be struggling for the next 3 months. But I'm an upcoming rapper. I got this big show. I probably got to go rent some. I even seen academics saying. He said he went to excuse me. Damn, I really just misspoke. I was watching the Icebox video. That's why I said that. He went to a jeweler. He didn't say where. Yeah. But he bought a $60,000 Cume. And I think he said he bought a $40,000 bracelet. He said he spent $100K.
Oh, he did?
So he said, he said, I just felt like I needed these pieces. Like I wanted to get something for myself. Yeah. And I wanted to see what it was like to be a rapper. He said, I go in there with the money like, boom, how y'all want me to pay for it? I got the cash right now. And he said the jeweler was extremely surprised. Like, damn, you got the cash with you right now? Yeah. And he like, this how everybody do it, right? I be seeing people on Icebox coming in here, unloading the bag. He said that very rarely happens to me.
That's crazy.
It's an anomaly if somebody comes in here and pay the actual money for their jewelry right then and there.
They get it on credit?
They get it on credit.
But why not?
That's the smarter thing to do. But he's saying what rappers do and the perception that they put out to this youth is that we go in here, we cashing out.
Yeah, they paying on.
He said they don't buy the cars. Like the Lambo they in, they'll put a $20,000 down payment on it. They'll get a leasing agreement, and then they'll only have it for a year, and they'll say, I'll do a couple promos for you. I'll shout out your business. Yeah. Let me have it for a year for this. Right. And that's why they're switching cars so often. He's like, I still got my G-Wagon. I still got my Lambo because he said, unlike me, I'm not smart like everybody else. Yeah, I went and bought it because I thought this is what they were doing. Right, yeah. Man, so it's crazy because, it's all for a show.
Yeah, it's all for a show.
It's literally all for a show.
And I think a lot of times that's what get missed when you've been online is like people take this stuff and they feel like this is real life.
Not real life.
Like this is real. Like these guys really up there arguing, they mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get off camera and we're going to go eat something and be chilling. We ain't mad. We just here to entertain. You know, we want to give y'all good content. We understand people want entertainment, so you bring content that people want to listen to.
That's just like, we could have came in here like, halfway through the show, we just gonna get in an argument. Like, I'm gonna push you, I'm gonna grab you, we're gonna knock the camera over, and everybody can't wait.
I'm tempted to do that type of stuff because that's what people want to watch.
I can't say that because now you got to constantly chase that down.
That's okay. Well, let's do it. We're chasing it anyway.
If you got to one-up it every time, you're going to damn near have to have a shootout at this table on the other side of me to get
as long as we plan it out right, and we get those viral moments, why not do it?
Nah, I'm cool. Because it takes away the authenticity. And I can say the one thing.
No, it's authentic because we authentically trying to get this money. That's what's authentic. And this what y'all want. Because if you don't want the other stuff and you ain't tuning in, but if we say, all right now we're going to do this, and we know we're going to get a lot of views, and we authentically want to make money,
That's a
we're
fact.
not being authentic.
That's a fact.
Because this is what you want.
If we bring in somebody right now that I have a real issue with,
Yeah.
and they sit them on the other side of the table for me, it's only a matter of time it's going to pop off.
Why?
Because I don't like the nigga. So it's like you.
So we should do that. We should bring somebody here you don't like and have y'all do conflict resolution.
But that's what I'm saying. As that's going to happen, I'm probably older. It's very few people on that don't like Liz.
I know somebody.
But if it's somebody that's on the other side of the table
Yeah,
for me,
I know somebody.
they
He got
know it's
one
going
leg.
to pop off.
He got one leg.
So you gotta set us apart from each other because you know the conflict. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. But they gonna pop off.
Right.
Somebody gonna pop off.
We need
right
that
now.
type of content. Because this right here put people to sleep. They like, man, I'm going to lay down, I'm going to go to sleep. But if we just turn this table over right now and start fighting, they like, what the hell? Did y'all catch that?
Y'all see us on studio?
He going to screenshot it and post it in 2 minutes. They was on there fighting already. So I think that's what people be wanting.
For sure. If this show would have started right now, we just started punching each other right when it came on. It'll be viral. It'll be everywhere. Everybody clipped it. Everybody sharing it.
Yeah, but that would be studioing. So we over here, we not studioing. We're trying to give y'all authentic content. But we do want to make this money, though. So I think it's like a gray area in there, you know, for between what's authentic and what's not, because it's like a double entendre about what you're trying to authentically do.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just joking.
But no, it's real. It's a real fact because, you know, even trying to, and I think Abo made a good point for this, and I don't want to make it seem like this is a thought that I came up with, but he did tell us, like, the authenticity is what's authentic about the show. Yeah. It's the fact that we come here, sit down from having regular lives, and we just have a conversation about stuff that's going on from our experiences. You don't have to capture that. We would never have to chase who we are. I come down here and I sit down, I'm Craig. Yeah. But if I had to go grab some other persona, oh, let me put it on, let me change. Oh, yeah, cuz, I'm up in here, I'm ready to knock anybody out. Nigga, anybody got a problem? Like, I don't want to have to do that.
I bet we would get more views.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If I came here with a blue rag on right now, nigga, like, hey, that's one of his homies. Them niggas cripping in there, look.
Hey, nigga, yeah, man. You said how my day, man. I just had to duck off the block, had the K with me. You know, niggas was out here tripping, set tripping, had to bust on a few of the homies.
Put your gun on the table right now, like.
Police was on me. I had to go jump out, run away from the helicopter, dive in the pool, make sure I held my breath for 10 minutes because, you know, I used to be in the Olympics. Michael Phelps, he learned how to swim from me. After that, got out the pool, went, dried off real fast. So I run faster than Usain Bolt because I trained him too. Yeah. But, you know, it's the cat, the lion, and all that persona that draws people in. But authenticity, when you get those true people that come for authenticity, let's keep them. I'd rather have 10 loyal than a million fake.
Nah.
Amen to that.
We need a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? You need
if you get 10 loyal fans, those 10 loyal fans will continue to buy your product
for life.
Every time you drop it.
Yeah, that's true.
The viral moments, there's no loyalty.
You know who got loyal fans? Beyonce.
She do, because that song she put out is trash.
No, that song wasn't trash. It had me dancing. I'm not going to lie. I don't care what nobody say. Beyonce had me dancing that song. It was liberating.
What the radio do to you is it make you like that stuff. No, the song was liberating.
And it was an extra, like, you got to think about, see, you don't understand strategy with Beyonce. She not at a level where she just making music for people to like it. She strategized. The song is, You Won't Break My Soul, 5 minutes straight. You know how many gyms is finna be playing that song?
Yeah,
you know how much rotation she finna get with that?
It's motivational. Like, I definitely get what you're saying because she's not just gonna put out anything, but me, I'm not listening to that unless I have to.
So have you listened to it?
I have, because my wife like it.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So it's
as
in rotation.
She play it, and then I catch myself and get stuck in my head. God,
so she got you.
It.
You addicted to Beyonce. Bro, I done caught you in about 3-4 addictions tonight.
No, you call us as a whole. As
okay.
Am
I addicted to Beyonce too?
Black people, I think, are addicted to Beyonce. I could say the culture is.
Addicted to Beyonce?
She can't do no wrong in our eyes.
I mean, she hasn't did no wrong.
There's worse things to be addicted to.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. But that's the one thing I agree with.
Would you guys say she could be the GOAT?
The GOAT?
For sure.
Of what? As an artist, like
woman
of an
performer,
artist,
for sure. Woman artist.
Because if you say singing, I'm gonna say no. But if you say like just as an artist,
overall, yeah,
yeah, for sure.
Package.
Because she got singing, she danced, she's beautiful, she's acted, she's with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems like Beyonce made a ton of...
Yeah, Jay-Z.
It just seems like she made a ton
So
of...
wait a minute. Jay-Z with her, what that mean?
There was times that Beyonce definitely floated Jay-Z's
That's
career.
a fact.
What? No.
That's a fact.
What time? Name one
100%
time.
agree with that.
That Crazy in Love?
100% agree
He put
with
her
that.
on that song. His music
Yeah.
career?
She kept him afloat.
So, I don't think he would like it if he heard that.
And when I say kept him afloat...
I mean, maybe he would, because it's his girl, his wife. Like, I'm sure he won't have a problem with saying that. But if we just talking about, I don't know, because was she on Blueprint?
No, they weren't together.
Was she on Black Album?
Were they together for Blueprint?
No, they wasn't
Yeah, I
together.
don't think they were together for
I
Blueprint.
think he was, because he said a song about her on there. Oh, they was Crazy in Love. Is that on Blueprint?
I don't know. I don't think that is.
It might be.
Do y'all know? Anybody in the chat know if that's
Maybe she
if
was.
she was on Blueprint? Oh, y'all saying Mariah Carey to go? I can't. Mariah Carey can sing
She
better
got
than
one
Beyonce.
song. No,
She can sing better than Beyonce, but that's all she got on Beyonce.
she was on Blueprint too. See,
Okay,
Blueprint is like Jay-Z, like,
predates it, I believe.
but I'm just saying, Blueprint is like the quota of who Jay-Z is. So if she wasn't on that, I can't say she like
When I say
kept it afloat like
Yeah,
now. No,
that's what I'm
because she
saying.
was Black Album. She didn't keep that afloat. He did that.
But what I'm saying is that, like, to piggyback on Abo's point, when I say she was hot, like Beyonce and her music, that's the one thing that everybody looks for her for. And Jay, we know, like, he dabbled in and out now, so he know, like, if I just want to keep some relevance, my wife got
get
the
on there with
song,
a
let me
Jay
hop
shit.
on this,
Okay,
and
I see
then
what
I
you're
stay in rotation enough. That's what Drake does, and I think that is so genius. Drake, whatever he put out is golden on his own. He'll see the next hottest artist come out. Like, oh yeah, they got something going. This will propel him. It also keeps me up in the limelight and keeps my name up at the upper echelon.
You think so?
For sure.
How does it keep his name in the upper echelon if he get on there with a smaller artist?
Because that song is hot, and it already
So you
shows
feel
that
like
Drake is giving him.
if a song is hot and Drake, you feel like his strategy is, okay, I'm gonna get on every hot song that I see that's booming. I'm gonna get on it as a feature to make myself hotter.
I think he did that with I Love McConan. I can't say that. I think he attributed himself with Party Next Door. Party Next Door was hot. Quentin Miller, Drake did that with him. Drake made a song with Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
That remix that was hot. He made the song with JB Blockboy. I don't think that JB, he was probably buzzing in his city, but Drake, I think, seen potential in him, did a song with him. Even Dirk's career has been different. Dirk has been around, but when Dirk did that song with Drake, next level. Mm-hmm. It keeps Drake as being Drake because you can't go no higher than Drake. But then now Dirk,
You can't go no higher than Drake.
You can't go no higher than Drake.
He the
Nobody,
biggest-
just like we compare to what Beyonce doing, like what Drake is doing as far as music, he made me like this album.
What album?
This album, this dance
Never
album that
mind.
came out.
Honestly, never mind.
Like, yeah. And
How did you make you? Oh, you're addicted to Drake now. Got another.
no, I'm not addicted to
Another one. There we go. He
I ain't
made
taking
him
that
like
one.
his album. Like
I ain't taking that one.
You
I'm
just said
saying
he made you like the
because
album.
It's a different genre of music. But because I rock with him, I was willing to listen to it.
So you're addicted to it. So it's like you didn't even have a chance to not like it. You just said that.
No, I did.
Avo, if you was like in here and you was a counselor with him and he said that like that, and he told me he made me, and I didn't even have an option. You didn't have an option.
I just when I say okay, I misspoke because he didn't make me. He gave me the opportunity to give that type of music a chance. As I gave the music a chance, I liked it. I would have never probably listened to that genre in my car on my own. It's different if I'm in the gym or if I'm at a restaurant or I'm at a bar. It's playing. I gotta listen to it.
Yeah.
But I literally put that album on and listened to it by myself.
Okay.
And it was like, oh yeah, I can rock with this. Like this cool.
See, I think it's just addiction because like I'm rocking with Drake no matter what he do. So
I
it's
didn't
just
say
addiction. I mean,
He can miss for sure.
has he missed for you?
He did half this album I didn't like.
Half this album?
Yeah, half of it
But
I
have
like.
he missed like as in his moves and what he doing as an artist?
Yeah.
Because you just said he at the top.
Drake does not have a successful birthday song.
A successful birthday song? What's
Birthday
that?
song. You know when one time for the birthday big.
Oh, yeah.
Like he does not. He made a birthday song that was absolutely garbage.
So you waiting on him to make a
Drake has to make a hot birthday song because birthday songs, they're timeless.
Yeah.
Every time your birthday come on, you know the songs that's gonna happen. You know the songs that's gonna
challenging
pop.
Drake to make a
Drake
hot.
has, please. That's the one thing that he has not done. I could give him that.
Who got the hottest birthday?
Birthday
song?
sex.
Birthday
Crazy.
sex.
That's crazy.
Wait, birthday sex? That's a birthday song?
What? Nigga, how is she
it's
gonna
a
have birthday sex?
I mean, but it's like that's a song you playing on the birthday.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the night. Y'all
So
already
with your
tipsy.
wife, you've played that for her on her
Yeah,
birthday.
for sure. I
it's
try
your
to play it on
birthday,
mine
girl.
and hers.
Play birthday sex.
Yeah.
And what you do when you go in there?
Oh, I can't show y'all that, man. That's why I have to subscribe to the Patreon for that, goddammit. He almost got me. I ain't giving away that game for free.
Oh, okay. Birthday sex. What other one?
Damn, birthday sex is my go-to. You said which one was the best one? The one I just said that.
Does in the club the count?
Oh, goat shorty. It's your birthday. Yeah.
That
you
count?
play,
That's a
you can
birthday
play that.
song?
Yep, that's a fact. He's smart for doing that because it wasn't even a birthday song. But because he said that, it
Yeah, that's the
institutes
one I
it
can think about.
as
What
a
other birthday song?
Yeah, what hot birthday songs y'all play every time y'all birthday come around?
Yeah, what's a hot birthday song? Who else got one? I don't remember nobody else having a birthday song.
It's funny because now that just came up, it is tough to be able to come.
Yeah, 'cause-
Chef Boy.
What'd he say?
Chef Boy
yeah,
got
yeah.
a crazy birthday
Yeah.
song. Chef Boy hot, man. If we talk about for West Coast artists, I gotta give it up
Party
to my
artist.
boy.
Party. It's
Yeah,
party music.
He got dope party music,
Yeah.
but we need that. That's how YG actually became who he was. YG hit the scene straight party hits.
For sure.
Back to and Chef Boy does not miss. He does
don't-
not miss with those party songs. That's just like OT Genesis. OT Genesis knows how to make hits.
Oh,
He has it. 2 Chainz. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. Yeah, that's a crazy birthday song.
okay, that's a. So you planning on your birthday?
What?
Cause you can't just say these songs. You gotta say these are songs you plan
Oh
on
yeah,
your
I play
birthday.
that on my birthday. See, I'm not a.
On your birthday, you waking up and you playing
I'm not that,
birthday sex.
I'm not that nigga. No, I'm not waking up to birthday sex. I hope I can wake up to birthday sex. If it's played for me and I get to engage in birthday
Have
sex.
you ever got that?
What, birthday sex waking up?
Yeah.
Nah, not on the wake up.
Like I'm talking about, like just with the song and the whole nine.
I don't think she's played it for me on my birthday. No.
Not on your birthday.
I don't know if I want to play that role of somebody like setting the mood for me and playing birthday sex and
For
walking
sure.
me
You
into
don't
this
want that?
room. I'm not that nigga. Like
You're
I
not-
like to do that, but I'll be
So
kind
you-
of.
what you gonna
I'll
feel?
appreciate it. I'll appreciate it, but it's just like
Yeah, she gonna tell you lay down right there.
I'm cool.
Start rubbing you down.
I'm with that.
Start playing with you.
I'll take it, but I won't expect
Licking in your
it.
ear.
I'll be down for that. Yeah, now
be
you're
down
making
for
it
that?
sound too good. Like, yeah. Like, damn, she gonna handcuff me too, and she got the
gonna-
wax.
Yeah, she gonna do
Yeah.
all that.
I'm
You letting her
down.
pour in the hot wax on you?
Yeah, I do hot wax. I'm with that. I'm with the hot wax. Yeah.
That nigga said that was
Yeah.
some confidence. He looked in the air and said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I
shit
had
like,
to think about it. Like, yeah, the wax. It's just,
So
it's just enough for it to kind of be painful and like it's that seductive pain. Like, yeah, she gotta like kiss it or put ice there afterwards. You gotta know what you're doing, man. You can't just pour a bucket of wax. Yeah.
like, cause she gotta get the candle lighted. All right, I got this right here. Then I gotta have ice on standby.
But they probably they got something that turns to massage oil too.
yeah,
So yeah, you know, after you hit it, you got instantly like, don't let it burn me to a fact to where I might get a second degree. You gotta let it hit just enough and just like rub it in there with that sensual touch. It's an art. You can't just explain this. It's
so
an
how
art.
do you learn that art? You just gotta.
It's trial and error, man.
trial
Because
and error.
sometimes stuff just don't hit.
When something don't hit, then what you doing? Like, let's say you tried it and it just didn't hit. It was like, hold on, like, don't do that.
I was just about to say the fact that you don't even know
Like,
it don't hit.
How you recover
You
it?
don't know it don't hit
You don't
because they
know?
might not say nothing.
So you feel like she's just not saying nothing.
But what sucks is if you think it hit and it really didn't, and you like, I got a new move. She's
Yeah.
like, I hate when this nigga do this. And you just like, oh yeah, it's the finisher. And she like, damn. That's why I think that
Oh, shit.
it's good to have Monday morning quarterback sessions after sex. We gonna sit down. Hey, did you like that flea flicker right there? Like when I did
So
the
you
little,
having that conversation?
I've tried to. More often than not, I'm going to sleep. I'm not gonna lie. More often than not, I'm going to sleep. But
that's
if
a
the
cold
next
one.
day, because we do talk a lot throughout the day, and I ask you, you know, like, how was it? What was? Oh, it was cool. Yeah. Did you like when I did? Oh, it was whatever. Like we don't have to do that. It's
Yeah.
like, damn. That's her way of gently saying, I didn't really like that. Like, you can put that move back in the vote.
Put it back
we
in
ain't
the
gotta
vote.
pull
We
that
ain't
one out
trying
no
now.
more.
So are you always trying new moves, or what you
Nah,
doing?
man, because I know sometimes you just got to have your go-tos. And with kids, I got 3 kids. So I got 5, 10, 13. So at any given time, we already tired out from the kids throughout the day. So more often than not, we got to just hit the moves that we know work. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's like a choreographed dance. Then we done. We know how to get each other there and get it out the way.
That nigga said 1, 2, 3. Y'all counting while y'all doing it? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You don't. It's
One,
just,
two,
it's
three.
like synchronized swimmers. Like, we've been swimming with each other for so long, we just know the moves by now.
Lift the leg up without no hesitation.
I know when you do that. All right, you ready now? All right, yeah, let me wrap it up. You ain't even gotta say nothing. But I think that when it is good to just pull something out the hat every once in a while to show her, I think you still showing your woman. I'm still trying to find new ways to like get you there and explore you, because I think you gotta keep that fresh. I even said when we was back, I'll bring that up later, but that would have been good to talk about that. But when you, just like her, when she bring lingerie, it's the same pussy under that lingerie.
Yeah.
It's not different about that.
So are you
but
impressed with the lingerie?
I am. Like, even though I know what's under there, you wrapped it in a different thing. You smell different. Oh, okay, yeah, you gonna be a little
Are you
seductive.
addicted to lingerie?
Nah,
No.
I'm not addicted to lingerie.
All right, just
I'm
make
not.
it show, 'cause we got.
I do like it though. I ain't gonna lie, but lingerie expensive, man. The good stuff expensive,
Good stuff expensive.
and I'm just gonna take it right off.
So you rather the present without rapping?
No, I like the rapping. I ain't
You like
gonna
the
lie. Don't come to me just straight naked like that.
Never?
You can. Yeah, we gonna do the do. But I mean, if you want to have the build up, if you want my best performance, make this make it a show for me. When you think about it, that's why when you go to a concert, you just don't have Drake standing on the stage right when it happened.
Yeah.
It's the build up. So
Yeah.
you got to have the people that open up for him. You got to let the crowd fill in. He already feel the energy, the hype. It's a lot to be the main event. You get a lot from being the main event. I don't just go to the restaurant and get an entree off
Right.
the bat. Give me some bread. I want some water. We might have some drinks. Oh, you want to try these avocado egg rolls? Yeah, let's get that. You want some tater tots too? All right, yeah, let's load the tater tots. Then we going to get our meal. I want the experience. Because it's like, yeah, you don't just meet the broad and then y'all just go right to the room and have sex. I don't even like that. I've never been that type of nigga. Like, I just
go
want
right
to
to
meet
the
up
room
and
and
hit it. Like, that's
No.
weak.
What you want to do? You want to take your time?
I do. I definitely want
So
to
what
take
you
my
doing
time.
while you taking your time? Just asking questions?
Yeah, I got to get to know you. Like, because time, I think, is the most valuable asset that we have. And I don't just want to spend it on everybody.
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm even wanting to sit down with you, I think that as men, we need to take that back too.
Right.
Like, to let women know that when you sit down with me, that's even something I don't give to everybody. Because they do think niggas just slang dick out here like it's crack in the 80s.
Which they
do. Most of them do. And that's
Yeah,
why I
that's
said,
true.
so if you even get a chance to, but I've been off the market so much, I can't even spit that kind of game because I ain't had the opportunity to. But if I am available, I got to talk to you. I got to get to know you. I want to go on dates. I want the phone.
Women ain't doing that no more.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm out the game. Good thing I'm out the game.
Yeah, you want to sit down and talk.
I don't want to talk to you on Instagram all the time. Like, I really want to experience you, like, in person, see who you truly are.
Yeah.
I'm probably a hopeless romantic, man. The way I think is probably just old school.
To be honest, more women do that now.
Really?
Yeah, they want to physically go on dates. Because I'm single, I'm dating, and every woman is like, I don't want a pen pal. I want to go on a physical date.
They want to go on
Look,
dates?
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's back in. Look, how I'm still in style. Like, I'm vintage. I'm vintage, baby. You see them vintage tees be like 300.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. What about consent?
Consent.
Yeah, some places.
That's tough. I feel you.
No, but some places they feel like age of consent is like 13. Like, we was talking about earlier, Japan, they feel like it's 13.
I have a 13-year-old son. He's not ready for life right now. And I know that culturally this can change for some people depending on where you grow up. But now we have to dictate what's maturity to you.
Right.
And once we get to that definition,
If you know
and
your
we break that
ABCs
down,
and 1, 2, 3s.
nah, that ain't enough. That's not enough. And it's hard to quantify it, man. It's something that's tough, but I think 13, it's no way in hell you've had enough life experience for you to just be, and when we say age of consent,
But in
are we just referring to
whose
intercourse?
mind? Because it's like, if there's in a certain culture, they say like, all right, when they come out, we training them like from a young age. You got to think about other cultures. The women don't go to school.
Yeah, I feel that.
So they at home learning how to cook.
A housewife already.
Yeah, they learning that stuff from a young age. So you don't feel like if they already programmed to learn how to do those duties and understand like you're gonna be like they're reared to be like you're gonna be with a man. And they're told that at that because you probably not gonna tell your daughter at 12 and 11 like I'm rearing you for a man.
Yeah, you're bred for this, and this is what we're getting you
like
ready for.
Oh, I need to show you how to cook and clean because you're gonna be with your husband in a little.
You gotta
bit.
do this for him.
You're not doing that.
Yeah,
you just letting her be. So, do you feel like if a person's raised that way and they understand like this is how life is in our society, that age is okay for that
that's tough because what you're saying that's actually a really great point because if you're literally that's the purpose of your life. But what sucks about that too is that you didn't dictate that. So someone dictated that for you, but then now consent is given over to you at the age of 13. What if you were bred for that, but that's not what you want to do?
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn, I can give consent. And then in the instance of like, is this an arranged marriage when you're talking about such a young age and then you just give this young person to a fully grown adult?
Right.
And we're looking at it different because it's not like women are in arranged marriage to go out here and get 13-year-old boys.
Yeah.
These are older men that's probably pursuing these younger women. They're probably giving off stipends to the family.
Yeah.
We'll give you whatever it is that you're asking for. We'll pay this amount to get her in exchange for her. So it's really tough. It's a thin line to trample on, but I think you actually are right. If that's your culture and that's what happens in your culture, who are we to say what's right?
Okay, but what about in our culture, the pastor who was, what was he, 63?
63.
And he married an 18-year-old girl.
18-year-old girl.
Is that, in our culture, is that appropriate?
That's not appropriate to me because I know that you just don't marry an 18-year-old girl. And he probably vetted her and he was red shirting her, getting her ready for what he had planned for her. And I just think like realistically, bro, like that young woman is old enough to be your granddaughter.
Right.
Your granddaughter, that could be, I was just about to say your great granddaughter.
Yeah.
That's sick in the head to me for me to be able to just think like, oh yeah, I'm thinking, and what you gonna do with it? Y'all worlds are totally different. Nigga, you grew up, it was segregation going on.
Yeah.
And now she got the world at her fingertips. Like, they can do anything right now.
But she in love with him.
Is she? Or is it the fact that she was, I don't know how that situation broke down. So it's tough for me to even say that. But how does an 18-year-old fall in love with somebody that's in such a different world than you? 63 and 18, you're literally in different worlds. You're both on Earth. For
sure.
But the world is different. I can't date an 18-year-old at 34.
Yeah.
She would drive me nuts.
You think so?
What are we going to talk about? You're going to talk about TikTok and Instagram.
She might be mature. We see you assuming it's like a young person, like who just on some.
But like you said, this goes back to your earlier point. If we already know everyone's addicted to their phones, at the age of 18 right now, what life did she live that's outside of a phone?
Yeah.
She grew up in that era of having a phone in your hand at all given times. I was actually outside.
That's true.
So I didn't get a phone till I was
11?
15.
15?
15. I got my first cell phone when I was in 9th grade.
Oh, yeah.
I was in 9th grade when I got my first cell phone.
15 in 9th grade?
I was 15.
What happened?
I was 14, turned 15, going to the next grade.
Oh, because I'm like, damn,
yeah,
I was 13.
It was during that summer.
I was 13 in 9th grade.
13 in 9th grade?
Yeah.
Damn, no, you was, hell no, you went 13 in 9th grade.
How old was I?
My son 13 right now, and he about to be in the 8th.
He about to be in the 8th?
Yeah. You 14 in the 9th. And then you turn the next age. So he doing what I was doing.
No, because my birthday at the end of the year.
That's true too. And school started like September.
Yeah.
So yeah, you probably a year behind on where it usually go.
Yeah.
But I just think that if the parents, if the young woman is okay with that, obviously we got to be okay with that.
If the parents are okay with it, then what?
What can you do? The parents okay, she okay. Really, when she okay, like you said, if you 18, I think that that's tough because even the Beyonce thing, I think that we did touch on that, but what we skipped over is the fact that she wants to vet people for her new album.
Yeah.
She wants to make sure that she goes and make sure that it's nothing prior in your history that's going to come up that's going to be crazy, any type of sexual assaults, any type of domestic violence, anything of that nature. And I think that kind of ties into this. For her doing that, I think she has to play it safe, and she wants no controversy tied around her album. Mm-hmm. And what's sad is that she's playing to what kind of socially right now you have to be careful of. And I don't think she even necessarily wants to do that, but you have to protect yourself.
So you feel like this going to be a new standard in the entertainment industry?
I think she's paving the way for something that's new, but I think what's really dangerous about that is that we all have past.
Yeah.
We all have a past. We were young. You're not allowed to be young right now.
Right.
When you're young, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You make dumb choices. You make dumb decisions in your youth. I thank God. Hail Mary. I'm not a Catholic, but I'm giving Hail Marys. I'm giving prayers up. Thank God it wasn't cameras and phones around the way it was when I was growing up.
For sure.
The history and the stuff that I would have had and I had to look back at that I said and did. Oh my God.
If we recorded everything like we used to record like they do today,
I probably would be sitting right here across from you right now.
For sure.
No lie.
I would be gone.
But going back to that, as she feels like she has to vet that and be so clear of that, I think that the age 18 just being the age of consent, the number does not make you an adult. Right. Just because you hit that age. Because like you said, if I was closed off and I was in a house the entirety of my life and I turned 18, my parents just kicked me out, I'm not ready for life.
No, you're not ready for life.
But if somebody that was out there on the streets from the age of 11, just out there not really having their parents, they gave them a place to stay, but they thugging, they hustling, they making a way on their own, they have a lot more life experience than that person do at the age of 18 when you hit 18.
No, I agree. I think that, our age does play a huge part in what we understand and what we know. Like when you don't got no experience, how can you even engage and know what you want?
Exactly.
And a lot of times that's kind of like one-sided. So it's like, at least you see in our culture we think like that both parties should know what they want and want to be in a relationship that they both desire. That's not how all cultures move.
That's a fact.
Some cultures and this goes back to women empowerment now. So more women are getting more rights, and they starting to feel like they're more entitled to things, which is a powerful thing. But in some cultures, that's not the case. In some cultures, women are given to men, and you don't have a desire on I'm with this man because I desire him.
Exactly.
Now let me ask you this, because this is something I thought about. Would you rather be in a culture where you have the ability to influence your wife with the power that they have, like let's say Middle Eastern or something, where we look at it like they are property, but it's just that you have let's not look at it like it's your property, but let's say you have the influence as the leader of your household, where what you say, you have that authority.
Got it.
Or would you rather be in a relationship where it's mutual and y'all both have to negotiate the relationship and give and take in order for the relationship to work?
I have a somewhat biased standpoint because I do live in one already, and I don't want my house to be a dictatorship. I don't like the fact.
Do you feel like that would make it easier?
I don't.
No?
I don't. I think because sometimes I may not know the right thing to do, and I may be trying to tell you to do it like this, and I'm trying to force you to do it the way that I think is best.
But you don't have to do that. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you have authority, and she's not going to cross that boundary of what you say at the end of the day.
But that's what I'm saying. Let's say if I think as a man, I don't think that you should be hanging with this particular group of women.
Yeah, and she just gonna listen.
Yeah, and she just listen. I don't think you should be watching this show.
And
I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should.
And she just listen. And she wholeheartedly, is not fearful of you.
Yeah, she just listens.
Yeah,
she just takes it on and just listens.
Yeah. But she also is supportive of you. She contributes. She do the things you would want her to do as a mate. Not saying she's just a docile. She's just there and just do whatever. So now let's not discriminate to say that means that she doesn't have any impact on the household or the marriage or anything like that. It's just that she takes a more submissive role and actually listens to you versus somebody who you have to negotiate with every single time there's a disagreement.
See, it's not, and even in the other way, like you said, when it's two people conforming and it's kind of it's not a power struggle, but sometimes roles may switch here and there. I wouldn't want somebody that just listen to everything that I say, because like I said, I may not be making the best decision. I may think that I am, and I'm not making the best decision. And why I say that is because this one guy, I was watching an episode, I think it was The Twilight Zone or something similar on the lines of The Twilight Zone. And this guy, he was a gambler. He was a compulsive gambler. So he's just gambling. And he goes to this one casino, and he's winning everything that he plays. Poker, he winning every hand. Roulette, every number that he picks.
I need that type of
He
power.
winning. Slot machines, everything, he's winning. After a while, he's like, damn, you know what? It's no fun.
Right.
I'm winning everything now. It's the gamble and the adrenaline rush and the dopamine I get is because I could potentially lose this.
Yeah.
But the fact that I always win, it takes that away, so it takes away the win. Ultimately, he was in hell. And no, he was dead, and it was this afterlife.
Yeah.
So he's winning, and he's just like, damn. He realized that he's in the afterlife, and he goes to the casino, the one that runs the casino, which is the deity that runs wherever it is that he's currently at. And he's like, damn, you know what? I thought I wanted to be here, and I thought this was the place I wanted to be, and this would make my life complete. But I want to go to the other place now. He thought he was in heaven.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to go to hell now if this is what heaven is like. And he said, sorry to break it to you, but this is hell.
Oh, wow.
But
Yeah.
it's exactly what he thought he would have wanted.
Yeah.
But it was his hell.
Yeah.
I want to win all the
Yeah.
time. So
he was miserable in the sense
you
of
miserable
yeah.
when you get everything that you
Yeah,
want.
you think that's what you wanted.
Because sometimes, like, if I got the woman that I wanted, and I think she should look like this, she should be like this, have this type of attitude.
Yeah.
What if I got that and she was nothing that I really wanted? My wife is
Somebody in chat said relationship needs healthy arguments to keep it spicy.
I mean, you were talking about that on the
Yeah.
last episode when I said, like, it not even just keep it spicy, but like to constantly give it life.
Yeah.
And it's weird that that's probably something we're probably addicted to arguing, like coming from
There
the
you
culture
go.
that we
There
come
you go,
from. Yeah. So
challenged helps you grow.
right.
that's true too.
So you feel like if my partner is just submissive to me and just I'm not being challenged, there's no challenge there?
I don't want that.
You don't think there's no growth?
I don't want that because she's or in you personally.
So are you just addicted to drama? Yeah, like
that's his.
at this
yeah,
point,
that's
because
his-
it's like now we're addicted to drama because it's like I gotta have this drama. Like I don't want a wife who's not gonna give any drama because then I can't grow.
no, it's just
Drama's
life.
the right word, though.
Yeah.
It's not drama.
Well, if your significant other challenges you to
I
see
was just
something
about
from
to
a
say
different
that.
perspective.
So
it's not
okay,
drama.
challenge is not drama. So you feel like when your wife challenges you, there's no drama in her the way that she challenges
Not
you.
all the time.
Not all the time.
Not
What
all the
percentage of the time?
When she
Be
challenged
honest.
me,
No
is
studio right now.
When she challenged me, is it drama? When she challenged me, my wife really, I say it's probably like 30% of the time. She
That
don't
is
really
drama?
challenge me that much. When I say like if it's something I'm giving her for the betterment of herself, I'll get some kickback, but she knows ultimately I got her best interest at hand. So
Okay.
she won't really fight me back when it comes to stuff like that.
Okay.
But every once in a while, if her feelings are wrapped into it as well, she'll give me a little kickback.
Yeah, because now that I'm thinking about it, because just because she's submissive, like when it comes to me, my authority, that doesn't mean that she's not gonna have stuff to say or be like a nagging wife.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't mean that they don't have emotions and they act like just because they submissive that they don't act like a woman.
Yeah, because she's still going to be her.
Yeah, she's still gonna be a woman
Yeah.
unless you got a robot.
So I'd rather, like, just kind of, because you don't listen to me as it is anyway. So, but I think that it's give and take because you got to think about if it worked the other way. Our wife can tell us the very right, the most correct thing that it is to do in the situation right at the beginning. Man, I ain't about to listen to you. Yeah, and it took 3 months, but I'm like, God damn. I
Should've
finally
just
came to what she told me at the beginning. If I would have
Damn.
listened, I would have had it.
Yeah, that's true. I go through that a lot in my marriage. Do something, then here it come back 4 months later. It's like I told you that in the first place. You would just listen to me, wouldn't be here right now.
And every opportunity they get to throw that in your face, they will. Don't
Every
get him a
opportunity.
win.
Every
Don't
opportunity.
get my wife no win. She gonna tear you up.
She not gonna tear me up, but she definitely gonna make sure that I know that you should start listening to me.
Yeah.
Because you keep hitting these brick roads, and I'm sitting here in the passenger seat while you driving, telling you it's coming.
Or don't go that way.
Don't go that way.
It's traffic. You like, oh, I go here all the time. God damn it. We
So
stuck
why
in
you
this
think you
traffic.
don't listen to her?
Damn. Does that tie back to I don't know. I think naturally we always want to give kickback. When someone just tells us something, our first response is to like, let me fight that. Let me
Right.
defend that. Like, I don't know why we always do that. Just like when you know rules,
Yeah.
you want to break them.
Yeah.
And somebody actually said this is a good thing to teach your children. I just came across this. Like, don't eat on the couch. We don't eat on the couch because now you're giving them a restriction. What you tell them is that when we have dinner, we sit down and we eat at the table. Tell them what they can do instead of telling them what you don't want them to do.
Right.
So then that way, he's like, you getting the
So
same
you feel like
message point.
the way that's communicated.
I think the way that it's communicated, you have to be tough. Like, because it's tough and
so. Your natural response is to
exactly. It's to kick back depending on how it comes.
But don't you think that's like, what would you call that? Like that you saying that she told me the right thing to do, but because of the way she used the tone and her micro expressions, I just rejected it, even though it was the right thing to do.
I have no idea where that comes from. I can say that I don't have an idea of why we do that. Because I think as people we do that. Like if your wife was like, nigga, shut up. You're like, what? You will automatically you're defensive because the way she said it was like, oh, I think it'd be better if you arguing with a cop.
Yeah.
And she like, nigga, shut up. You're like, man, you shut up. And then you still arguing with him. But she like, hey, you probably should be quiet. He seems a little bit hostile and like just don't escalate the situation. You'll be more receptive of that.
For sure. So you don't feel like your wife can just tell you, hey, bro, shut up. Like, you're doing too much right now.
It depends on what's going on. Like, if I'm arguing with another man and I'm like, it's getting to the point to where we like at balls, and she like, Craig, just shut up. This nigga ain't gonna make me shut up. You not either. Nobody about to make me shut up. So yeah, and it's because we're at the peak of our emotions and my decisions are made impulsive at that point. I'm not really thinking. Yeah, I'm not thinking this out. I'm flying off the handle. You everybody shut up. Like, I'm just mad.
That was hilarious, bro. I'm thinking we done ran through everything we got. What y'all do? Y'all wanna
Nino brings up a good point. He says, I've always taught it ain't what you say, but how you say it.
It ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
And that sounds so cliche, but I think that's like one of the realest things that we can rock out.
So
with.
how much time do you spend on practicing how you say things? If that's the case.
I do it. I do it a lot now since I've been going to therapy. I do. I think about like, even if I'll say something, I'll be like, damn, that could be taken that way if I say it that way. So I think that's what therapy has helped me a lot. It puts another filtration system on your brain. Like, you don't just go right to the coffee beans and squeeze them. Yeah. It has to go to that filter first, and it extracts what it is that you need from the coffee bean. I think our brain has to do that sometimes. Sometimes it's not a filter, and you just go, filter, yeah. And people say that on a regular, I just don't have a filter.
Right.
But you need one. That's the problem, is your machine is broke.
Yeah.
If you don't have a filter, fix it.
So you
put
feel
one
like,
in place.
But isn't that studioing?
It's not.
No?
Because you have to think about it like...
Some people will tell you that, like, no studioing or, like, keeping it authentic and real, just saying what's on your mind.
But do you think that we come in and we do that every time?
Of course not. But
it's
what I'm saying...
certain stuff we cannot say.
Are you studioing if there's certain things you can't say but you want to say? Like, is that being authentic? Like, I want to say this, but I'm going to be smart and not say this because...
You can communicate it in a way that's compassionate towards the person that you're communicating with.
Just like
still be honest.
Just like how I was saying Ed Sheeran earlier, how he was saying that social media is not, well, Instagram per se, it's not for individual reaction.
Right.
He believes that this platform is made for promotional purposes only. So if I see you putting a picture up on Instagram, that's you crying out to the world like, I've had a bad day and I want some interaction with other people. You're going to get the acknowledgement like,
if you post any picture on Instagram?
He's like, yeah, because now people are going to tell you, because it's only 4 likes. You can't get dislikes, you can't get bad comments, but you can't get dislikes, you only can get likes. People are going to acknowledge that.
You can't get bad comments?
Yeah, I said you can.
Oh, okay.
You can get bad comments, but if you post something on your story and you block your messages, people are just going to like it.
Yeah.
Or even if you just want people to be able to see me today, I can look and see how many people seen me.
So you feel like if you so that's what you did when you was posting?
No, for sure. I don't do that, but I'm saying I get where his sentiment comes from by saying that. I do that because now I actually, before I was like a part of the show and part of the team, I wasn't on social media like that.
For sure.
I live so much in the moment that I don't have time to be like, oh, you know what? Let me capture this.
Yeah.
I'm capturing it with my eyes. I'm getting memories off this. So more often than not, people, you will never see me outside, and when I'm doing outside, like even the expo, great event, and I wanted to experience so much of it that I couldn't even take my phone out and record any of it because I wanted to be immersed in the moment. And I think me taking my phone out kind of detaches me a bit. Like, I'm not really here. I'm looking at it through my phone instead of looking over my phone and seeing it happen in my face.
So do you feel, does that upset you when people do that?
It does.
Yeah.
When you don't know how to detach, but like you said, it's an addiction.
Right, for sure.
And sometimes we just don't know when to put it down. We can't. It's almost like it's stuck. Like, I want to put it down. I'll pick up my phone knowing it's nothing that I'm looking for. And I'll just go on Instagram like, I looked through this already. Why did I just do that? Your brain just up Instagram. I didn't even mean to go to Instagram.
Yeah, I think I got more on it since I've been working with no studio on it.
For sure.
Before that, I was on it, but not like how I am now, like constantly trying to keep up, tracking, seeing what's going on, using minds, like trying to create a profile, because, you know, that's what it's about. And I think it does have relevance because it's like if you see the power and impact and influence you can have on a social media platform, then you're looking at it like, okay, well, how does this thing work? And if I'm not on there, I don't really know how this thing works. So I got to spend enough time on here seeing what everybody is doing to be able to say, okay, well, let me figure out how I can create my own lane and create some influence. Yeah. To be able to, and then when you talk about you can monetize it, it makes it even more interesting. Because, like, Yeah, it's one thing for people who go on there and like they like, oh, I'm just on here because I don't got nothing to do. I've been, I just want to get out of my own life. I don't like my life. But when you start talking about like I can monetize my page,
For sure.
I can do this, I can do that. I think at that point you're looking at it like
When this could become a career, but like he said, that's where the advertisement come in. Is that don't just look at this. If I have my social media and hey, shout out to y'all been following me like crazy.
Yeah, Craig
man.
been getting a lot of
Appreciate y'all.
followers.
I've been getting some love, man. Y'all keep running it up. When I get to a certain number, and I can give this to people to be a brand ambassador, and I can get paid for this.
So that would motivate you to be on there.
For sure. And I understand, like you said, as me being in front of this camera and me speaking to these people and being a part of the team now, I understand that my opinion holds some weight to some people.
Yeah.
So it's like, and people find value in what it is that I say. So now that I know that, I'll do that a little bit more for those people that I know gain something positive.
So you feel like that's making you be more active on social media?
For sure. I think it
Do you
makes
feel
me
like that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing if that's what I'm there for. If I'm just there just scrolling, looking at booties, twerk videos, and I'm just wasting my time, and I'm looking at just people doing pranks. Yeah, it's just, what's the point? What am I doing that for? Yeah. But I think we do need to, it's nothing wrong with finding a healthy balance of entertainment. Because don't get it misconstrued to think that, oh yeah, it's the devil to be on Instagram. But I don't think you should be spending 7 hours on Instagram a day. I think at that point
what if you're making money?
That's your job. So, and I'll spend 8 at mine, so go ahead, get your money. But if I'm just there for leisure and I'm just hanging out,
what are you saying? How many hours is acceptable?
I think that in a 24-hour span, I say 2.5 to 3.
3 hours?
Because that's and I say that for entertainment purposes throughout.
How many hours you usually do?
Well, on Instagram, probably an hour a day.
An hour a day?
Yeah.
Damn, that's better than 3 hours.
Yeah, you said it's better. Yeah, because I'm usually listening to other podcasts. Okay. I'm looking for stuff. I got my headphones on. I'm on my phone, but I'm not. Like I'll play it and I set it to the side.
Yeah, I saw you on your phone.
Yeah.
What about you, Avo? What you thinking on? I know you don't really do social media, but just media and being on digital platforms. Period. How much time you feel like after this I'm overloaded, or do you feel like
for me personally?
Yeah, for you personally.
Oh man, I mean, I wish zero. I wish I could not be on it at all.
You addicted?
Yeah, it's like I only have YouTube on my phone. I have no besides like dating apps, but I'll pick it up and what Craig was saying is true. I'll pick it up, and since I'm not on social media, but I'm still programmed to pick up my phone and check. So I'll just go on YouTube. And I treat it like Instagram. I refresh it. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's like residual addiction.
To see what's on there. I was just, you said dating apps. I was just talking to somebody about that. What do you think about dating apps?
I think that's the wave of the future, man. I think that's easier to date on dating apps. I've been in just social circles in these malls, clubs, wherever you at, supermarket. It's very hard to interact with people in person. It's like people have lost the ability to socially interact with another human being. Someone says hi, I could say hi that's not in a DM. Right. Like it's like they want to ghost you in real life, like they didn't see you or didn't hear you.
But you guys met, or correct me if I'm wrong, you guys both are married.
Yeah.
You met your wives
in person. I met mine in person through school.
Yeah. So in person, through like friends of friends, right? Or like...
Well, we met at my birthday party.
Well, me and my wife, we met in person, but like our first like real like
interaction.
No, we interacted, but like when it was like what's up, it was through on social media. Yeah, so it's like we could be around. We was around each other.
You reconnected through.
Yeah,
social
like
media.
we was around each other. But the
initiation of the relationship
was through social media.
Okay.
So it's like, I guess it's like I was transitioning. Like
yeah. I'll say, because I'm on dating apps, they're fucking trash. They're
what I heard?
Horrible.
I heard because I literally was talking to a friend. He was telling me about it earlier, and some experience he had. He said that you have to there's this one app where you pay an $800 subscription.
Oh, you gotta be getting some pussy on that.
No,
automatic.
No, but I don't know. Man, of course,
that's Backpage. Yeah,
but $800 subscription, and what that does is you're like it's like an elitist type.
Yeah,
app.
that's called the League.
Yeah, it's like I don't. He didn't
is
say
that $800 monthly?
No, that's just I don't know. I don't even know. He just said $800 to be honest. And I'm from what he said, it sounded like it was just to get in the app.
Yeah.
So once you in there, they verifying you.
God,
they doing
damn.
they doing a background check on you themselves, like to see who you are. But when you in the app, it's people. The people in there are serious. Everybody's been verified, and they interested in dating, and these are professionals.
I actually like that idea because what it seems like you're saying is like thumbing through all the trash and you like, not for lack of a better term, but for people that aren't there for what you're actually there for, you get the upper echelon of people that you know.
Yeah.
If you've made it here, okay, now we really here for the same thing.
You've been vetted.
Okay, I'm not mad at that because I think that what you're gonna save in trash dates, wasting buying girls drinks at the bar, you would have probably paid that same $800.
Yeah.
So it's like you skip that process and
just got straight to the yeah, okay.
I'm really looking for
when
love.
you looking
I
at
do
it like that don't make sense to you? If it's like, look, you're gonna go on this many dates.
I think what Craig is saying is valid about like you spend money on women anyways, so it's like in that place I can see it being valid.
Like if you just save up, okay, I was gonna go on 10 dates this month, I'm gonna save that money, and then once I got enough to get on the app.
I mean, it takes money to date. Dating is expensive regardless. It's
Yeah.
like you're paying for dinner, you're paying for the Ubers, but
The gas,
I think what Craig said is really true about people being super challenged to talk in person. But the thing is, on dating apps, it's no different. They're worse at communicating on dating apps.
I mean, why is that though? Why do people not like communicating in person? Like, do you feel like it's the vibes?
I think it's to our phones because we're always on our phones. We're used to that. We're used to being comfortable. We're not used to being uncomfortable. You guys, the era that you guys came up in dating and meeting friends and stuff, you were out. Right. You were outside all the time.
That's true. But you got to think about it like an interaction with me and you right now. Even me, you talking, looking at each other in the face, a lot of people get anxiety from that. Mm-hmm. Like, I've tried to talk to people before, and they're like,
look away.
It's like, damn, bro, you all right? But it's just like I came from an era to where my dad, like, you talk to somebody, you look at them in their face, and just show them. It doesn't show. It kind of shows that you're engaged.
But how long do you think it's appropriate to look somebody in the eyes before it's like that's too like? Is there a time frame on that? Like, all right, I'm gonna look at you in the eye, but after 5 seconds, I gotta look away for a second.
Yeah, I think there's a cadence to it.
Yeah, like. And we all know that social cue, right?
Yeah, dude. You ever like talk to somebody and they just lock eyes with you so long, and you're like, man, this is crazy.
Let me break this.
You just stressed me out. Like that's too much staring. At that point, it's staring. Like now, you're staring. You're not looking at me trying to. Yeah, it's like it's stupid.
Oh, that's dope. My boy Jesus Flores said that he met his woman on he met his wife on PlayStation.
Dang, she must have kicked your butt. What y'all was playing?
And Nino on the Roof, he said, do we consider IG the new age dating app?
No.
Absolutely, I do.
No.
I do.
There's no dating going on there. That's the new IG is because they got this term called quickie link. What they call it?
Sneaky link.
Sneaky link. Like IG is where you go do that at. It's not dating. It's not like I'm trying to intentionally go find somebody who else is interested in dating. Like that's a dating app is where like the intention of going on there is like we're interested in dating.
I feel you.
So when I'm on here, no one should be surprised that I'm trying to get at them.
So it's more like Tinder,
right? Because on social media, not everybody is interested in you trying to get at them and get in their DMs.
That's a fact.
So it's like Lady was saying, it's like there's so many people that go in their DMs and she just ignores them.
Yeah.
And you know what that does too, and that you brought up a good point. You help like Dina.
They was playing on GTA. Look,
he helped hit the bell in my head when we used to smash out Black Ops.
Oh yeah.
GTA. That's dope. I'm 29. I met my girl at work 6 years ago. If you're good with words, it wouldn't be hard. Yeah, a lot of people are hard to articulate themselves, though. It's tough.
If you're good, also he mean if you can communicate well.
Yeah, if you can communicate, which is a lost skill.
We got a lot of dudes in here who actually like with their women. Like where the players at?
Well, I'm on an island by myself.
We got the playboys out here, man.
Yeah, like I don't hear nobody saying like, oh yeah, we in the DM.
Where the hot boys at, man? That's gonna tear the summer up.
Man, I mean, you can be a talented.
I guess they're not here today because we here. These all married dudes. They ain't talking about nothing.
It is challenging though to go up to somebody in public and talk to them.
Even if it is that means that you lack confidence. You lack confidence.
No, bro, it is.
Definitely.
It's not. It's not hard if you got confidence.
No, bro.
What is hard about it if you got confidence?
Because you got to understand, it's cues that you have to get in order for somebody.
But if you know those cues and you got the confidence that you know what you're doing.
We speaking from somebody that knows it. Like you already said, you know the cue to look away from somebody like, all right, we locked too long.
Yeah.
Some people are genuinely socially awkward. So it's like if I don't know the cue.
And then you know why you socially awkward? Because you don't have no confidence. Because when you got confidence, you're not awkward.
That's not true, because sometimes you're too overconfident. You overconfident sometimes. And what if your overconfidence a turn her off too?
It's not gonna turn her off.
Like, oh yeah,
confidence is never a turn off. Cockiness is a turn off. Confidence is never a turn off.
That's a very thin line.
Confidence is never a turn off.
That's like in the eye of the beholder type.
Yeah,
thing.
because what if I walk up to her and be like, hey, I seen you looking at me from across the room, so obviously we have mutual interests.
She gonna be like, that's weird. How you saw me looking at you and I wasn't looking at you?
But you were. You see, now look, that's combative. Now, we already blew it.
Nah, but that's not confidence. That's cockiness. That's somebody
not. If I seen you looking, and that's why I.
So are you waiting when you go up to a girl? Are you waiting for her to give you a cue that you can come over?
Not necessarily, because sometimes if she hot enough and I just want it, I'm gonna go up.
And what you gonna say?
I'm like, I seen you from across the room, and I just thought you were absolutely beautiful.
Where is this scenario taking place?
That is true.
Sharkies.
Sharkies is a bar, so that's easy.
Sharkies? What the? That is a random bar to bring up.
Me and my wife.
Oh my God! What in like Huntington Beach or
me and my wife used
Beach?
to go there a lot.
Yeah, they go. You going up Sharky? You ask Sharkies, and you see somebody like, okay, she cool. You going up to her?
Mm-hmm.
What you saying?
Hi, hello. That's it.
That ain't gonna get you nowhere, Alvo. I'm gonna tell you why that's not gonna get you nowhere. Because I was just at Sharky, and I'm married. Yeah. Me and my wife was there. We was chilling. We was on a double date, and I seen a guy do this to 3 women. He was right behind Craig. Craig was sitting across from me, and I was observing the scenery.
Hilarious.
And when I was observing, I seen he went up to the girl and said, "Hey, how you doing? Who you here with?" And she like, "I'm waiting on somebody."
Yeah,
her boyfriend.
And she walked off, but her boyfriend never came.
Girls did.
Totally.
Girls came.
She said, I'm waiting for my boyfriend, and then he was just like, okay. And he was extremely nice in his approach.
And he was fly.
Mm-hmm. and he was tall every day. So I'm just like, but I
that's
guess
the thing. It's like women don't want to feel cornered into like a conversation, you know? If they're going out with their friends, they want to have a good time with their friends. But walking by and saying, hey, how you doing? And then leaving and going away. And then maybe revisiting the conversation somewhere.
I see that. Just to get on the radar.
He said, oh, girl, I see you over there.
Yeah, just saying hi. Being nice.
There you
being
go.
friendly.
So there you go. You're gonna be say hi and then you're gonna walk away. Yeah. So what you doing, if you know you want her, you gonna go away and plot what's your next step? Like, all right, I just said hi. Let me come. Now what's the next move? I'm gonna buy. What you doing?
Got to read body language, see if like she's looking, or this is also at a bar, and I'm sober, so it's like I don't go to bars.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like elsewhere, like meeting somebody at the grocery store.
At the grocery store, that seems even weirder.
Grocery store,
yeah, it's way more difficult, man.
But
it's
grocery store,
you walk up to her at the grocery store.
You have to. If you like
I think
her.
so. I mean, I don't do this because I'm like you said, it's like very challenging. But I will say, like talking to my therapist about this and being on dating apps, so many women want to be approached in public like that.
Okay.
They thirst for it because it's organic. Nobody wants to be on dating apps.
They want to come up and say, hey.
That's the crazy part is they say, I don't know. That you ask you ask the women, but they say, I don't know how I want you to approach me. They're like, I'll just know if I like it when you do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is so weird. How can't you tell me how you want to be approached?
You want her to tell you?
Yeah, if you tell me, then I'll know. If you let guys know.
Why would I just tell you how to
But I ask you and you say, that's just like, okay, if I want to get you to a certain place or what's your favorite restaurant, like, I just want you to guess. Mm-hmm. Why? So
now you got to go stalk her social media.
But no, I don't even have it. I just met you in the grocery store. How am I supposed to know how to approach you?
That should be one of the first things you asking for. Not their number. Media. Let me get your.
I think the number is too personal. Yeah. The number is too personal.
Yeah, but that's so fucking whack that we think like that. Because I think it's the opposite. The number is not personal. I can't get somebody's number and see your pictures.
Yeah.
But today's time is more personal.
Why
because it's like this number I'm never changing. I can block you on my DM. I don't want you to
block somebody's number.
But once you got a person's number, you could track them. You can know everything about a person.
You can track somebody on social media.
Not through social media. Social media, I don't like. You can have a handle and not know everything else about your life. You give me your phone number. If I'm a stalker, I can get all your information.
No, what he said. If I got your handle, it's still ways for me to dig deep enough to be able to find other information.
So what you asking for, the number or the handle?
I would ask for the number.
The number. So I feel like the number. I feel like the number is a more like.
You know what I do? I'll give my number.
Are you giving your number?
If we talk and I say, you know what, if you want to.
See, with my wife, I ask for the Facebook. Like, what's your Facebook? And then I go follow you on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was like, I'm gonna like some of your pictures.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know I like you. And that was what it.
No, I'm giving my number.
Everybody thinks like everybody that I meet in public always asks, "What's your Instagram?"
Yeah, that's
always.
what I'm saying. They ask for the social media.
So that's
it's
normal.
easier to get that too.
Yeah.
Because they like, oh yeah, you could fall into the sea of followers if I don't like you. If I don't have
That's
it.
exactly why I feel
Or
like
they
you'll
might
do it that
ghost
way.
you. They might go, but why I say I would give my number is because the only way you would contact me is if you have interest in me and you want to follow up with me.
Yeah.
So that way,
So you're not trying to get her number.
I already showed you that I want to get to know you, that I like you, whatever the case may be. I'm interested in you. So now I've shown you that by my approach. By me giving you my number, that's you did. I'm giving the power to you. Now you have to give me that feedback. You're not gonna ghost me if you text me back. You're only gonna text me back if you have mutual interest or if you want to find out something about me. So that way, if you never call me, I'm like, oh, I missed that shot.
Yeah.
But then I gave you the power. It's not on me.
Okay.
Because even if you got the Instagram and number, you can call her. She still can ghost you.
For sure. That's probably why she'll give it to you real quick. Like, all
I
right.
don't like hearing no though, so that's my way of not hearing no.
Just
I
give
meet you, you say hi, here go my number.
Yeah.
So hey, I can still be optimistic. Hey, she probably hit me up another couple months from now. You never know. I didn't get the no. I hate rejection.
So do you practice having confidence?
No.
Damn, how do you
I
do
don't
that?
practice.
You don't practice confidence?
Nah, I mean, how? What do you mean?
Yeah, how do
practice?
you
Like
do
you
that?
get in the mirror and say, you a sexy motherfucker.
Hell no.
Oh, I mean,
You can get anybody you want. You the best in the world, Ken.
I think what you're talking about is a different shade of like having
confidence, 'cause
gratitude.
once
Yeah.
Huh?
I think what you're talking about is a different shade
That's
of having
not how you
gratitude.
build confidence?
I
Not
think having
me.
gratitude for yourself will build confidence.
I
having
believe so.
gratitude?
Yeah.
If you have gratitude for who you are, you have confidence.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Alright.
enough confidence. I think there's a thin line, like Craig said, between confidence and like sheer arrogance, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if when I'm looking, it's like when I'm saying confidence, like like you ain't getting a no.
I go in. I feel what he said. No,
That's pretty crazy.
I feel what you're saying because I was just about to say that. You took the thought out of my head. I feel like if it's a woman I sincerely want, I will get her.
Yeah.
And it's like
So you got the confidence to say any woman you sincerely want, any woman.
yeah. If
that you
I
sincerely
want you, and if I feel like you're not preoccupied, you don't have nothing else going on, why would you not want to be with a nigga like me? Like I can.
So does that cross the line?
No, but I think okay. So this is the thing,
The
though.
thought does
if
it.
she rejects you, though, it has nothing to do with you. It has
Exactly.
something to do with her.
Exactly.
And that's not to downput her.
It does have something to do with you.
No, it don't.
No, it doesn't.
Because you didn't have what she wanted.
That's not true. She
yeah,
don't
but
know.
but see, her taste is nothing to do with you.
So if it has something to do with you if you want her. Because you don't have what she wanted and you want her, you have a
your
problem.
desire for her has something to do with you, but her rejection of you has nothing to do with you.
Absolutely.
Does it?
Because if you had been what she wanted, she wouldn't have rejected you.
Yeah,
That's-
but her taste. See, that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like if you go up to a woman and you're like, "Hey, how's it going?"
I
She's
see
like,
what you're
"Sorry, I
saying.
like guys that are 6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that has nothing to
And
do.
you're
with
not
you.
6'5".
Yeah, exactly.
So that has something to do with you. Because if you were 6'5", she would be with you.
no, but
No,
her
not
her
necessarily.
liking guys that are 6'5" has nothing to do with you.
That may not, but if you're trying
Yeah.
to get her, now it has something to do with you.
I'm saying I see what you're saying.
'Cause
You're not
if
putting
she likes
yourself
this-
in that criteria.
Yeah, like if she likes 6'5" guys and you're not 6'5", now what are you going to do?
Show her my other qualities.
Well, I mean, like if she doesn't like you for you, which is not being a 6'5" guy, that's not your fault.
Okay, but you want her.
Yeah, that's where you got to separate desire from like acceptance.
But he said
essentially.
if he desire her, he getting her.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you a scenario. You're not 6'5". You brought up. She want a 6'5" guy. Now what are you going to do?
What do you mean? I just give her my other qualities. Yeah, I'm not 6'5".
Yeah, and if
But
she
if I
doesn't
stand-
like those, then that's on her.
Yeah, but
that's
if
not
I
on
stand
him.
on this wallet, I'm 6'5". You see that?
Okay, so you feel like that's going to convince her?
Hey, I'm gonna try. Like you said, if I wanted you, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna give a vested effort.
Yeah.
But if she just flat out like I'm not interested, I'm not gonna push the line. I'm
No,
not
you're
that
not.
creepy
So you're not
nigga.
finna
Like
keep
yeah,
going.
I'm not gonna keep going like that. But if it's just like I like dark skinned guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like all right, it's probably time for you to change up because if you're single right now, the dark skinned guys you like they're not working out for you. So you
Yeah.
probably
So
come
that's
on
what
to
you
my
gonna
team. You gotta know how to be able to maneuver.
Right. You gotta
Even
have
what
some-
you like, if you like that and you're single, you must
Yeah.
not be liking the right thing. You just gotta let them know you're making the wrong choices. Now this is the right choice, and I'm telling you that because I want you.
Yeah, 'cause
So you gotta give. They still in the driver's seat. but you're just helping them go over these little obstacles.
So but you need your confidence to do that.
And that's a fact. Yeah, because you have to know what you're bringing. And that's why I said, that's why when I say, I know I can get anybody I want, you got to be confident enough in you to know that you have qualities and characteristics that you can get somebody, because I can sell you on me and who I am. I'm that confident in myself to say, I have
so
these
you feel like,
attributes
let's
of a
say
good
I
man.
say, I don't think I can get anybody I want. I'm gonna be honest with myself.
Yeah.
I don't have my confidence ain't up.
I believe so. The way I look at it, I'd be like, why would it be a woman that you want that you can't get? Will be my next question.
Why is there a woman that I want that I can't get?
You said because
I
you don't
mean,
think you can get anybody. Why
because
would you
I'm not
be able to get her?
I'm not socially in tune with like what she wants.
So get your skill up. Then that means that's something that you're lacking. It's not saying that you can't get to that point.
No, but I'm saying like I'm just not, and it's not an interest of mine. But I want that. I want her.
All right, then if you want her, you're inadequate. You got to get the skill sets to get the job. That's just like saying I want to be a firefighter. It's certain stuff I'm going to have to do. I can't just want to be a firefighter and not do the course.
So if I want this woman, but the type of dude she want, he dresses cool, but I don't dress cool.
Yeah.
So what I got to do? I got to start dressing cool.
If you want her.
Okay, so where am I going to go? Pinterest? Where I'm going to learn how to dress cool?
That's it. You can look at social media, like we said.
So I got to go figure out what dudes she look at.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not mirroring myself off nobody else.
Like what?
I'm not giving a nigga that advice.
Who pages is she following and she liking these guys how they are? I'm gonna go dress like them.
But see, I think
is that creepy?
You just made hell yeah, that's
creepy.
I think you just made a good point though.
Maybe not creepy, it's just extra.
I think
like,
that
I'm gonna get her and she like. I just don't dress the way that she wants me to dress.
I would draw this in like this, is that I wouldn't focus on that particular thing then. Because like you said, the shallow things that women want and that we look at is the exterior. I can get beyond that. Yes, you may particularly like a guy that dressed like this, but all right, we're going to try something a little different this time. Now you show her a world to a guy that does not dress like this. Somebody always has a type until someone else comes in and you either expand their type or you change their type.
That's super true.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not going to fit in the mold of the dudes that you want. I'm going to let you know why you should try a dude like this that's not like your typical guy.
Because a type is only familiarity.
Exactly.
That's the only reason why
it's
they
all
have
I'm
that.
used to.
Yeah.
It's all until you're not anymore.
But no, what if you got a type because you like this type? Like,
But it's because you had it before.
Yeah, but I like this.
Because you like it because you had, like, that's just like your favorite ice cream. I like cookies and cream because I'm familiar. I've had it multiple times.
I've had other ice creams too, but this
I
one
like this, but you would still eat the other ice cream even though that's your favorite.
You'll try something new.
You'll try something else.
But after I try them all, I'm not trying them no more. I know what I want. When I go to ice cream, like I go to Hug's Life down in Long Beach. It's a vegan ice cream place.
Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to Hug's Life. Yeah, for sure. I go down there a lot. And when I go down there and get my ice cream, I walk in. I'm sampling the ones I want.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. He's going to say, you want to sample anything? Yeah, give me the ones I'm finna order right now. Let me sample them.
Why would you do that?
Because they taste good.
So you sample the ones you want and then you actually get those?
I already know I'm getting them, but he's gonna ask me, do I want to sample?
Why do you do that?
I want some right now. Why you bagging it up and getting it for me?
You're greedy.
Does your
Let's go.
If he's giving it to me, he's saying you want a sample. Yeah, give me a sample.
Does
of one I like.
Does your wife, who you're married to right now, look like anybody that you were with prior?
No.
So if you would have stayed in the path of your type and the women that you were used to and familiar with, you would have never come across that woman. You stepping out the box help you find the diamond in the rough.
That I can give you that only because it's my wife. That's the only reason you're gonna win that argument.
I knew I was gonna get you with that too.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna get you with that.
Because that's my wife, and that's true about my wife.
What about you, Craig? Is your current wife?
Yes, because
she's your type?
She kind of fits the. No, my wife is actually the most beautiful woman I've been with. But I've always had a thing for, like, she has colored eyes. She has light complected skin. She's younger than me. And I normally never would date women that's younger than me. And she approached me. And she was the one that first initiated contact with me, which that normally doesn't happen with me.
Your wife did that too, good?
My wife did that too. Yeah,
so it's just like, damn,
she introduced
women left and right.
That didn't
Y'all
happen.
talking about confidence over here. Your
all.
wife came to you.
For sure. I'm saying now for the guys who out there got to go, because I don't got to go through that no more. I got to, but it's a different type of dynamic of confidence you got to have in a marriage, because it's a lot of
What do you mean?
Like, there's expectations, as a leader. If I'm, you got to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, how you gonna lead a household? And sometimes you don't know what you're doing, but you still gotta pretend like you know what you're doing. You can't let them know you don't know what you're doing. You just gotta be doing stuff.
He said you the type of dude tasting the milk and still taking the cow home. Like,
For sure.
Let me get some of that milk. Yeah, I'm gonna get that cow.
I would get the cow, but I want to taste the milk too. That makes sense to me.
That's funny. No, I like that. Yeah, let me get a little bit extra then.
Yeah,
I'm only gonna get what come in the cup. So
I know what I want when I walk in. He like, you want a sample? I know what I want.
That's funny.
I'm not confused. I've tasted all these before. I've been here enough times where I sampled and I probably ate one or two. But now we at a point. Yeah, I want those.
I actually like that. That's funny.
And you want samples?
Like
Yeah.
But do you feel like your taste changes as time goes on? Like
For
maybe
sure.
it alters a little bit?
Not when something is amazing.
Nah, nigga. It's you get if you think about it. If you most workout diets, you gotta think about the typical workout diet is what chicken breast,
brown rice, and broccoli,
and rice.
Yeah.
Now you can eat that. You know that's gonna put you in. You can live with that.
Right.
I know it's decent. I know what it tastes like. It's consistent, and I'm putting up with this. I know that I like it. I'll eat it. I'll eat it. I'll eat it. Every once in a while, you'll have steak and potatoes because it's like even though no matter how much I like it, I want to change up the palate and I want to have something different. I know what fast food places I like. I know what I like when my wife cooks it. But every once in a while, like, yeah, do this way this time. I know that I like it like that already. And if you make it like that, I will eat it.
Right.
But okay, she like, let me try it different. Yeah. I know you like spice. You like spicy shrimp and rice. Yeah. Next time I'll make you garlic shrimp and rice.
Yeah.
She took a chance, but I like that because she like, oh yeah, you like that? You should like that too.
Yeah.
And then now it opens up the palate.
I'm not like that.
You gotta be like that.
I'm not like that. I'm the type.
You totally are, man. You're vegan.
I just don't think you realize
You're vegan, right?
But what I'm saying is that
so you had to change pretty drastically.
What I'm saying is like once I like something, like I'm vegan, yes. But when I like something, that's all. I'm just gonna go with what I like. Like if we go out to eat, I don't need a menu. They bring menus. No, just
my
one.
wife like that. I feel
just one. If we going somewhere, I know where I want to go. I'm not trying to figure out a lot of things like, oh, let me try something new off the menu. No,
I feel what you're saying.
Just give me number 5.
Yeah. Because you know it's going to satisfy you.
That's
you know
it.
what to
but
expect.
So in order for you to have got that number 5, it had to be tried the first time.
Yeah.
But I got the. I usually, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to food, I'm probably like I should have been a food critic because I'm really good with food.
You're picky.
Yeah, his wife say that too. Like he picked the best food spots.
Yeah, I really
and he know the best thing to get.
So
from
I
it.
usually get to what I like very fast.
Okay.
Like I'm usually intuitive about when I go in here. I don't know how, but I typically can find a really good. You should go out with me to some of these vegan spots I be going to. But I usually find what I like pretty fast, and I stick with it.
Yeah.
I don't even try nothing else on the menu. This worked because my wife, she likes to do that. She likes to try things, and I see
the bad thing about that is you stumble across.
She's
something
always
you don't
disappointed and want to eat some of my food. So I feel like I'm doing. She tells me
she
like
got a safety net though because she know you got the good food.
She tells me I should try. I should try things, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna get what I'm gonna get. I know you. She gonna make me try some of her food. And I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I got this. Every time. I'm glad I bought this.
She tried that when we went out to the trucks.
Exactly,
like, she was like, yeah, get something different.
Yeah, like, no, I know what I want. And I got something different and I didn't like it. So I should have got what I wanted, which was the tacos. See, there you go. That's what I'm saying. I know what I want. You stick to it. You don't got to keep going.
That's true.
Like, oh, let me try something. I'm going to go to this Hug Life store every time. But let me try something
I'm like that with certain aspects of my life. That's why I'm married. Like you say, I'm married. Okay, I see the one I like.
You don't want no more flavors.
Yeah, I'm cool. But I have a very diverse palate. Like in my mind growing up, I'm like, I'm gonna get me one a woman from everywhere. I want an Asian, I want a Russian, I want a Dutch woman,
so you want to be like
a
Drake.
Brazilian. Like Drake certified lover boy cover. I want that to be me, except pregnant.
Yeah,
like
you didn't see his new
the video when he had married all those women.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But but what's really different, other than the fact like culturally probably, and that they look different. But I just like women.
You don't got time for all those women.
I don't. I definitely don't.
He don't got time for all those women.
He probably do.
You think he do?
I think Drake got enough to.
If they all there at once. But like time for them all separately to have independent relationships with him?
Where do you think that comes from though? Like wanting the diversity in so many different women? Because I think that when it comes to a vagina, you got loose, tight, just right. Outside of those 3, what is it gonna feel like? What is she gonna do?
What's she gonna do? I mean, see, that's a little bit different from diversity of like what you're attracted to than talking about sex.
But I mean, when we get down to the bare bones of it, you want to have sex with them.
What? No, that ain't all you want to do, bro.
Look,
you out of control.
Look. If I get with if I get with a woman, I want to have sex with her.
Let's go.
Yes, you want to have sex with her.
So
but I'm saying that's not all you want to do. So when you dating her, like when you having sex with women, you ain't just like, oh, I want you to look like this because when I'm having sex with you, I want to look at you.
Yeah, that's our initial thought.
No, that's not
You're
it.
lying. Because what
Craig,
makes you
you
attracted
just
to a
said
woman?
otherwise. Dog.
Yeah,
No, but I'm
you
telling-
just said
but
otherwise.
no,
I want to argue with you right now. He think he's slick.
I'm telling this. No, I'm talking about when we get to I'm talking about us being shallow. Now, this is just us being shallow. Are you going to approach a woman you don't want to have sex with?
Am I gonna approach a woman I don't want to have sex with? Yes, if I'm like you're not
you're
approaching
dating-
all
No.
women just to like
No, you're not gonna.
See what I'm saying?
like
you're not.
but
That's
when
what I
you
mean.
no, because at the same time we talking about approaching a woman like you talking about
I'm
to be
talking
with
about
her.
no. If you
Physical
wanna-
attraction has to be there.
Exactly.
It's not always there.
If you want to, if I'm out and I'm in a dating field, I'm not going to waste my time and approach
I mean,
any
if
woman
I'm looking
I
at
don't
with
wanna
my
have
wife,
sex with.
yeah, I was physically attracted to her.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's what made me like even want her Facebook. So
Yeah.
of course, but
That's
I'm
what I
saying
mean
like
when
in
I
a
say
sense
that.
of like. If I'm looking at her, I'm like, oh, I want to have sex with this girl. Let me go talk to her. Like that's a different type of mindset. I'm like, I'm interested in this
Yeah,
girl.
for sure.
I want to. She's
but
yes,
you're
she's
approaching
attractive
her because you want to get to know her.
Yeah.
But I
like-
said to the bare bones, let's get that all out the way.
But that's
If
not-
I want to hit. that got to be an end game at some. I want some of that pussy. That's the end game.
I mean,
No, it's not.
Not the
That's-
end
yeah,
game.
it's
Not- I
You-
use the
you
wrong
want-
word.
you
I
out
use
of-
the wrong
you out of
verbiage.
control. You
Yeah, I
out of
use the wrong
control.
verbiage. But
Yeah.
I
That's just
ultimately
part
want
of
to
it.
get to.
Yeah.
It's a destination on the map.
I
Yeah,
mean,
word. It's a
I
destination.
think as a man, you naturally attracted to women. You know that women have something that we like. You know, so of course that's in the back of your mind all the time.
Yeah.
Women have something that men like. They have a precious present that they possess that we want to partake in. That's just
Yeah.
a natural thing for you to think as a man. But I think when you're talking about approaching a woman, it's like it's not all for sex because you're not approaching just every woman. Because in that case, there's a lot of women out here who big booties and everything else that you're just not gonna approach.
Yeah,
Like,
Craig.
just-
It was like you were saying earlier, the arm candy.
yeah.
Yeah,
When
Yeah,
you
'cause-
talk to them, and it's like there's no chemistry in the
sure.
conversation.
exactly.
For
But
sure.
I'm saying that what sparks that initial thing is like we
Attraction.
go through the attraction, and that's what I'm saying. That attraction comes from the fact that at some point in time, I would like to have sex with this woman, because
So
if
you
not,
ain't never been attracted to a woman like, and it wasn't just sexually.
yeah, I have,
initially?
man.
Like you just had y'all just
No,
had
not initially. Like, if I'm gonna pursue that type of relationship with you, I have to, like Ava was saying, the physical attraction has to be there.
Yeah.
I can't just
I agree
get
with
with a
that,
woman
yeah.
that's just like, yeah, a
No, I'm
two,
not finna be with somebody
and
I'm not
like, yeah,
physically
all your
attracted
other
to.
attributes are great,
No,
but it's like,
yeah.
damn, I can't have sex with you. Like, nah,
Would you go with a 4?
no,
A 4?
no,
Why not?
no. A 4 is under average.
Okay.
Nah. What's a 4? Like, you gotta show me like a 4.
I don't even think I'll show
Yeah,
you.
so like, oh, you can't
They
say
somewhere
a
in the
name.
dark somewhere. They're not prevalent. We know
So
that.
you're not taking a 4 outside, but you'll get it cracking with it.
No.
I think that, yeah, my standards that I
Oh,
put
so
for
you get
myself,
cracking with a 4?
No, I'll probably get it cracking with a 4, but I probably won't be outside with a 4.
Can a person be a 4 just based off their face?
Yeah, for sure.
If they got everything else, they can be a 4 based on their face.
If we just talk about looks, but no, if we give you an overall, we got to add the other scores up.
So
So
is
you're
other
not
scores?
a 4. Your face is just a 4.
Your face is a 4.
Your face can be a 4 and your body can be a 10.
And then
so
what
if
that
your
make
face-
you?
You're 7.
You're
That's a quick average. 4 plus 10 is 14. You divide that by 2, that's 7. So look.
my
All right. So which holds more weight for you guys, a face or a body?
Oh, damn. That's like a,
This is definitely the shallow.
it's
hour.
a younger, yeah, it's a younger
I would
version
say the
question
face.
for me.
I'm gonna say the face
Definitely.
because I feel like if you gotta, I mean, you can't. When you say body is like, of course you know, I'm not dating some. I'm not finna love you. You know, that's bad to say. If you overweight, like that's a hard thing to appeal to swallow. Now, don't get me wrong. There's
So
some men out
cute
there
face,
that like
overweight
you know,
body though. Cute face, overweight body, or a forward face but banging body.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the cute face. I'm at the
Cute
end of the
face
day.
300.
300, no. The face ain't cute at 300. It didn't stretched
no.
out. It didn't widen out enough. Yeah, the face is wide now. You got a widescreen face.
You got a Spartan. You got a Spartan if she walking in there 300.
Yeah, you over it.
Damn,
Everything is out of weight.
He said it ain't cute. It's stretched out. You ain't
No,
never seen
but
a cute big girl?
I've seen them, yeah.
Yeah, so
But I'm saying they ain't 300.
I've seen some
At 300, that's excessive.
It depends on how
300's
tall she
insane.
is.
Like, okay, now you adding factors.
No,
But
I'm
we talking
just
about,
saying-
because we talking about weight, so it's like it's not fully distributed. Taller, yeah, you weighted, but if you weigh too much, no, it's just
Like
too much.
5'3", 300.
Yeah, it's too much. You can't fit your clothes.
So you would take, but you said you would take her pretty face.
You said over a banging body with
A pretty face. He said a pretty face. So like her face is pretty, but the body or her body is she a complete stick figure.
Yeah.
Like A-cup titties, and her pants always look like she's sagging. She ain't got no butt.
with a pretty face.
Yeah, but a pretty face.
Or a body with a 4.
And like a really damn near manly like body.
I'm gonna take the pretty face because with the pretty face I can feed her. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get some weight on you.
But you can't grow.
You know
titties.
the food spots.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he got
You
all,
can't
he
grow
got all the
titties.
food.
You can grow titties for sure.
After life, no, we not talking about surgery or nothing.
No, we talking about that. You can get fat. Like titties is just fat.
You can't gain titties.
I mean, when you get thicker, you do gain weight everywhere.
You sound like NLE, man. You done had that pill.
So you telling me that if you personally, your woman, she gained weight, her titties didn't get bigger?
Yeah.
Okay, she gained titties.
But we talk about, no, you just stuck at the face. Like, when we do this, then I'll take the pretty one too and just feed her and get her
I'm
fat.
strategizing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, but if I had to take, I'll take the face too.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, body, it doesn't really, nah, damn, I can't even say that now because body is a good experience when the body is right.
So you better take an average. You better take an average body and an average face.
Oh, okay, let's do it like that. An average body with an extremely beautiful face, or a super banging body with an under average face.
Or in the middle, average and average.
So average face, average body. No, average face,
Average body.
above average body.
No, yeah, that's one. That's one.
Okay, then over average face and average body.
Yeah.
I'm taking her. I'm taking a beautiful.
Or are you taking the average and average?
Nah, I'll take beautiful face and kind of slightly below average body.
Okay, so that slight below average body, she missing a nipple. That's what makes her
I'm
below
cool.
average.
I'm cool with that.
You miss
What
it.
size are the titties though?
Missing a nipple. Okay, describe this. It's
the
just
nipple's just gone.
it's just a bump. Her
Yeah,
boob is
like
just
the
a bump.
like the what is it called? Like the
Just the areola there?
yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
actually
there's an
kinda
areola
cool.
there though.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You with that?
Yeah.
So
It's still got
like
some
a man. It's like
stimulation on that.
that's like a man nipple.
No, it's not. We got areolas too.
That's what I'm saying. So
And
you,
we got nipples. Like, men got
so
nipples.
if she like that, you taking her.
Yeah, for sure.
She can come with defects.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay,
I'm
so
cool.
Good. Then you guys.
All right.
But me,
What about,
I'm
okay,
taking-
what
I'm-
about would you guys ever date an amputee?
Hell yeah.
for sure?
Especially if the leg missing, and that give me more. I could get more positions.
Okay,
in.
what about an arm?
I'm with that too.
Yeah, I want, but not the arm where we hold hands.
Hold the other side.
No, because like I like to hold hands in the
All
car.
right, okay, maybe this
And
is
I like
this
the
is
whole
more
hand when we
challenging.
walking,
It's
you know what
not
I'm saying?
it's not missing. It's just smaller. It's like a crab claw. So
like
I'd rather
this?
it be missing.
it's not a choice.
I'd rather it be missing. Oh,
All
it
right.
said no choice.
Yeah, it's just that.
If it's just that,
I'll take it. I'll take the little hand. I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with everything. As long as she's gonna treat me right.
All right. What if it's a missing like facial feature though?
Like what?
Would you rather be with a girl with a missing ear or one nostril?
One nostril.
Yeah, it's just like it's closed out.
Oh.
She has some damage.
I'm gonna take the missing ear, for sure. Cause I don't gotta look at that all the time. But that nostril, I'm kissing you is like.
But you are seeing that ear. You get intimate. You get
missing
sexy.
ear,
You
that
kiss her on
probably-
the neck. You try, and you forget the ear ain't on that side. So you gotta flip her over and go to.
I'm gonna take the missing ear.
I think I'd take the missing ear too. Ear's not really that important.
Ear's
Yo,
not
would
that
you
important.
guys ever date a fighter, like an MMA fighter?
Oh, she can't be buff though. Like,
No, let's say she's not. And
Like
she's
Misha Tate?
She is your guy's ideal physical woman, but she fights. She could probably beat y'all up.
and she'll probably come home busted up after a event.
And that too, yeah, she
Am
gets
I gonna
hurt.
date her?
I date a fighter. I'm with it.
I mean, it depends on her anger. You know what I'm saying? Because
Good answer.
if you're gonna be abusive, no.
But
Like-
she's still little, so you probably get fight.
But no, if she can do them little kicks and stuff.
But it's probably just a better
Yeah, like
fight.
if she can beat you up, I'm
Nah.
not finna be getting beat up
You
in an
gotta
abusive
think. You
relationship
gotta think
like
about
that.
it. Like, okay, if my woman is a featherweight and she fighting in a class to where she like 110, I don't know what feather. Let's say she's super feather.
Yeah.
And she fighting in like a 120 division.
Okay.
I'm 185 and you 5 foot. I'm 5'7". Like
So you feel like just with your size
with
of
my sheer
But I'm
strength,
saying,
you
like,
probably do get some good combos
No, she
on
gonna
me.
get you in a
You
chokehold
fucking-
and put you to sleep.
She not big enough to grab me.
Bro, that stuff works.
But you gotta understand that's why it's weight classes too. Because even though she's technically
that's weight
sound,
classes for skilled people.
but she's technically sound. But
she probably could take you on.
I can manhandle her.
But
though.
he's saying she can get you.
No, she could try. It'll be a good fight. That's what I said. She'll put
I'm
up a
not
good
dealing
fight.
with that.
No, I'm saying in this scenario, she could get you.
So she can get me and she can choke me out.
She can beat you up.
Yeah, I like Little Danger. I like being choked.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, like I said, it depends if she.
I'll probably get something erotic from that.
I'm with her using it, but if she gonna be abusive, like if she come in and she try to treat me like Mike Tyson and be abusive in a relationship, I'm not doing it because you gonna beat me up. What I'm gonna do? Call the police? What am I finna do when you beat me up?
She probably put me in a sleeper. Like I said, I like the asphyxiation. I'll probably wake up with a boner. Like I'm ready to have some makeup.
Unless the getting beat up come with kinkiness. You know
That's
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
If
like,
she doing more than just beat, but if she just like get angry at you because you take the trash out and she finna beat you up, I don't think I can do that. I'm not finna just allow myself to just be in a relationship getting beat up because she attractive. No.
Yeah, I'm not with that either. I'm leaving.
You just said you're gonna be with her, bro.
No, but if you hit me, like if
you just
black
said
eyes,
you like you.
I say if you choke me.
Oh, if she choked you?
Yeah, a certain abuse I'm cool with.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't be knocking my teeth out or nothing like that. Or I got black eye going to work saying I fell down.
Yeah, she punching you. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not finna give myself the opportunity to be in a position where somebody can be abusive to me like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I gotta call Craig. Like, Craig, can you come get me, man? Just got beat up, man. I need.
He crying on the doorstep with his clothes. Oh, you ain't gonna put your hands on my boy no more.
Like, stop it, man. Nah, yeah.
So you want some of this too?
Yeah. You get beat up too?
She beat us all up.
Nah, we ain't doing that. That would be wild. I mean, I'm sure there's some situations like that. Oh yeah. For sure.
Oh, that's funny.
Any dudes in the chat get beat up by their woman? It's a safe place here.
Yeah, we're gonna let y'all come to the black table.
It's a safe place, man. This right now, this
area is for you.
This is a safe place right now. So everybody, y'all got something to say, y'all want to talk about, y'all can talk about it here. No, that's wild though to be in those positions and be like that. Relationships are like that though. You never know what you're getting.
You don't. It's always it's completely random. It's like Pokemon cards. You get the pack. You hope it's a Charizard.
Yeah.
But you may get a goddamn Jigglypuff.
Yeah. You never really know what you get. And a lot of times, I think a lot of especially men we get especially when you like into a woman, you just go blind.
Yeah.
You stop having a consciousness about the decisions you making.
You
start losing all your money. You lose your friends. You lose your social. You lose everything for the woman. And you don't really see her flaws. Because typically they say like when you fall in love, we call it falling in love. But when you're literally your frontal cortex stop working as well as it should.
I was about to say, is it that you don't see her flaws or that you blind yourself to them?
You
see them. But you just like, that ain't really, I love when she does that. That's so
It's
cute.
the other side of the coin, right? Because you're going to blind yourself to them because, you start justifying it.
Yeah.
You're trying to be with this woman. So you're going to find a way to make stuff that you swore when you were single. I never said
that.
Yeah, I ain't dealing with what? You telling all your friends who dealing with, ain't no one finna talk to me like that. I ain't checking in every day. Nah. Then you get in a relationship.
Hey, baby, I'm over here. We're going to wrap up this podcast in a minute.
Hey, I got to call you back. She on the other line calling. I cannot miss this call. I cannot miss this call.
She just run from the table. If he just run abruptly from the table right now, just know the check-in had to be in
I got to go
advance.
answer this call because
I feel that, though, yeah. You can't miss too many of them.
No, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes we do that to ourselves where we're in a situation and we with somebody and we overlooking everything.
Yeah.
Because you in love. And sometimes it took a long time to get with to find a person that you can actually want to be with.
That's true.
So when
Connection
you find
takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and then when you find that person that you don't want to just be like, fuck it, I'm moving on. Like, you don't want to give it up. You trying to make it work. So
time invested keeps you.
No, it's not even just time invested. Like, it's a person that you want to be with. It's one thing when I'm trying to see if I want to be with you, or it's like I don't want to be with you. But I'm just with you. When you like, I want to be with you. Like,
do you believe that you can make yourself want to be with somebody though? Because what you just said, we gaslight ourselves and we see all the flaws about them, but because I want to make this connection, I want to be in love with you, I've blinded myself to them, or I've manipulated myself, or found alternate routes to go around it.
I think that's the natural human instinct to do that, because ultimately people aren't perfect, and ultimately, like, in order for you to really desire and like a person, if we naturally saw flaws in everything, your instinct is gonna kick in to not be a part of something that you feel is a threat.
So with that being said, can you make yourself fall in love with anybody?
No. Because you can't. Because you could be around certain people, and they could be something that you could have a friend that be like, this person is going to be great for you. And they vetted them, and like, yeah, this person is the one. And they fit all the criteria of what you say you're looking for, then you get around them, and you just, like, no. You can't make yourself fall in love with that person.
Do you think that you could have been married to any of your prior exes?
Do I think I could have been married to
anybody that you were with before?
No.
But have you loved somebody prior to loving your wife?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So what was the difference? What made the wife the wife? Because like you said, I even put myself in that same boat. Like, I felt like I was in love with my girlfriend prior to my wife, the one I was really serious with. But me looking at it now, like, I couldn't have been married with her either. Mm-hmm. But I was already looking beyond her flaws. I was already with her for a while.
Right.
Why didn't we go to that next step? It's because I already put myself in condition to be able to line up. I was actually really young too, but I think
you weren't old enough.
Yeah, I wasn't to this age now. But with that even being out the window, what made the wife different? What put her over the bar compared to the other women?
I mean, I don't know. I think everybody.
Yeah, I'm saying for you.
Yeah, and that's it. And that, because I've talked to plenty of people, everybody got different reasons. But for me, I just think, my wife, she come with a lot. Her value is unique. Like, I've been around other women. I've seen what they do. I'm not saying that you've never been attracted, but when I was attracted to my wife, it was for different reasons. It wasn't just her body. It was like, this person is super on my level in a lot of other ways, you know, and that's attractive. Like, when you can have conversations with a person, you got somebody who actually think critically, like, and my wife, she's special because she got a lot of gifts. So I feel like, that's even makes her more interesting to see her intuitiveness, be able to see how gifted she is with her creativity. I'm not a creative person like that. Yeah. So it's amazing to watch her create and then something come to life from nothing. Like, those type of things are very attractive about my wife. So
what I can say is I definitely want to actually even start asking this a lot more now. Hopefully we can get a lot more married people on. I asked Gotti the same thing. But I seen the qualities beyond the beauty. Like you said, like I seen my wife is extremely loving. She's a caring person. She can bring out the best in people. I believe that when she's around them, she adds so many intangibles to me that I don't have. And when I started to see that, and like in some instances, she loves me better than I loved myself. And I'm just like, damn, like, this woman really is more than just good looking. Like, it's a lot to her, more than that. But she unlocked another door of who she was. And I think that I'm just like, oh, damn, I want to explore this even more. And the other one, I think we kind of like hit a road. Like, oh, this is all you're ever going to be. Right. I'm cool with that.
And I think also it boils down to, like, the connection y'all make. Because, one, if you make a connection with a person in a certain circumstances that you in, the conditions you in, you might feel more strongly attached to them, because, like, you was in a place where it's like you didn't feel love, and then somebody come and they make you feel love. That person gonna get more out of you than somebody who came along and just was like a fun time. So, because a fun time, you might be like, cool, that was a fun time. You might want that fun time again, but you ain't gonna be like, oh, this is something I want permanent in my life. But somebody who come along, they make you feel loved, they make you feel understood, they make you feel like you matter. Like, those are things that everybody can't do. Everybody don't do that. Like, everybody don't have the ability to give into a relationship where they interested in the other person, they doing stuff so the other person can feel valuable and loved. Like, so those are things that are rare to find in a woman.
And you made a good point, because sometimes you'll feel indebted.
Yeah.
Like, if I feel like, I was at my love tank was on E.
For sure.
And when this person came in, like, you just made me feel that love at a moment where I needed to be loved the most. We have to be careful too, because that'll give you a tie to that person.
Like a codependency
that just
tie,
like, oh yeah, like, I knew before this.
Because when you feel like, okay, they do that for you, then let's say you grew out of that, they helped you heal. Are you bound? Are you forced to stay?
I think you're going to give them a lot more leeway than you would give somebody else, because you even feel like, what if you attribute your love now that you've gained while you're with them to that person, and you've like, damn, like, if I leave them, will I fall back to that place again?
But are you forced? Let's say, like, a woman was with you through your rough times, right?
Yeah.
She was with you through your dog era, whatever. Let's throw that in there. But and she stood by your side. And then you get older, you grow out of that, but she not the one you want anymore. Are you like, damn, I'm gonna stay with her because she was there for me. I know she really loved me, and she you know, she ain't ugly or nothing. It's just you really wasn't all the way into her no more. Like now that you matured.
I think men would lean more to yes, staying with that, and then you would just go try to be slick as you can and go get your rocks off and do whatever you can on the outside.
Right.
But like you said, you would feel like because she held you down, like I owe this to her.
Is that a good decision to make?
I don't think it's a good decision. I think it's a terrible decision. But I just believe that people are, like I said, indebted. Like I feel like I owe you this. So
right.
I have to continue to provide this for you because of what you did for me. But I'm still going to be out here and do the craziness that I got going on too.
So what if he like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna change for you. You know what I'm saying? You stuck around 10 years. You've been rocking with me 10 years. Now I'm ready to settle down and be with you.
It's not gonna be permanent because even if you try to, if you change for anybody other than yourself, it's temporary.
It's temporary.
It's not gonna last.
So you don't think somebody can, like your wife can't have enough influence over you to say, like, oh, that what I used to do wasn't cool, and I was doing that to my wife. I want to change for the betterment so she can have a better experience in my relationship.
Key part about that is I want to. Even if
I'm saying that's what you.
But even if I have to have a vested effort in changing, and I truly gotta want it. I can't just do it solely on the fact I know it hurts you, and I'm doing this for the sake of making you feel better.
Right.
I have to do it because I want to make you feel better, and I want to change myself to make you feel better. If it's not coming from you yourself, it's temporary.
I get it. Yeah. See, y'all gonna have us on here talking about grown men stuff. I don't think our artists are used to talking about these type of topics.
I know. Yeah, marry, fuck, kill, guys.
Marry, fuck, let's do some of that.
Sorry for us being too positive tonight. It's not the ratchet episode.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like that's the great thing about our team is like we have a lot of these talks off camera, and you guys are just being able to see inside of who we are more as people.
For sure.
When you guys, and we know first and foremost, a lot of you guys are huge fans of what Gotti does, what he brings to this culture, but as you come in and you dive a little bit more and you guys get invested, you'll start learning who we are. Yep. You'll start seeing who we are as personalities. You'll gain some stuff from us. And, hopefully, you become fans of the brand as well as Gotti because we are an extension of what he's been able to do from his rise to success and being able to have this platform because of what he's done.
Absolutely.
So we're very thankful for you guys, like I say all the time.
For sure.
Y'all hung in here with us. We put in some mad work. We gave y'all some game. Hopefully y'all picked up some of the gems that we gave y'all. But we definitely appreciate every single person and every second that y'all spent here with us today.
Yes, sir. Don't forget, go like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you share with people. Hit up Geechi Gotti on Twitter, on Instagram. Go follow the No Studioing page. Twitter, Instagram. Be looking for content, man. We definitely are interested in bringing more content to the brand. We want to do a lot of other things outside of just battle rap. Gotti got the Gotti coming. We're still working on that cover album. So y'all designers and graphic designers out there, get y'all art in.
Submit that.
Yeah, because I'm seeing the art. I guess I want to say something about that. Because
be creative, man.
Yeah, because I do work in the back end a lot, and I do get involved with a lot of things that's happening behind the cameras. But I'm seeing the creativity coming on the Gotti album, and I feel like people are being too simple,
trying to fit into a pocket.
Most of what we're getting has been like with him on the cover, and I'm not trying to say that's not going to make it, but that's all we've been getting for the most part is
be creative, get your bag.
Yeah, I think we want to see some more creativity. We're not gonna tell nobody which direction to go with their creativity, but I definitely would love to see something that represent, Gotti. And I guess if I'm putting something on, it's like looking at this album as the growth of Gotti. He's not talking about a lot of the same things he was talking about on his other music. So it's going to be a whole new him. It's going to be a whole new experiences that he's been having since he's grown. He's got the popularity that he got now. So I think, take those things into consideration when we design an art, because a lot of it's been just the cripping, the blue rag,
Which is all a part of him, and we
love
understand
it. Love it. Yeah, we appreciate those who have contributed. I think we're going to do something special with those. Like we're not throwing nothing away. All the content and stuff that we're getting, we're going to use it. But I definitely want to see, those who out there that are graphic designers, that are videographers, that are cameramen. No studio, and we working. So we always looking for people who want to join the team. Man. Like don't be shy to hit up the DMs and reach out to us because we working with everybody. Like this is fair for all those who want to come in, put in the effort. I think this is a great opportunity. This could be a home for you to help create content and continue to push the brand in the direction we want to go in.
For sure. And
shout out to Ruin Your Day. You already know.
For sure. Best
on the ones and twos.
Business, man.
Yeah, man. Without Avo, a lot of this wouldn't get done. So we appreciate the work and things that he do behind the scenes. Yeah, go follow his page. Go follow his YouTube. Keep them numbers coming. Keep watching them and looking out for more stuff. Man.
Yeah, for sure. We do got a lot more stuff coming on the way. Watch the battle, please, for sure. Y'all tune in on Caffeine on Saturday. Watch Gotti put on a performance.
Gotti told me, he told me his second round was born out off of smoking some EFG. He said he didn't have a second round. He said I smoked some EFG,
dove deep,
and wrote it all in one moment. So, but that could be a good thing or a bad thing, right?
Let's see.
Because when you high, sometimes you think things are better.
Fire, yeah.
But maybe I think he calmed down. By the time I talked to him, he was like, yeah, I ain't that high. So he went back and looked at it and said, yeah. It was some good
and help him go to the metaverse.
And I can tell that he was happy. So I don't think people are ready for the guy they think they're going to get him more of the guy they've been given. But I think this dude is really out to continue to establish his brand.
For sure.
Cement his legacy even more. He on the legend killing spree right now. So I feel like we're going to see a Gotti on what is it, Saturday? That's this Saturday, huh?
Yep, this Saturday.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be ready for this Gotti. Because he been, not contrary to what people believe, he been sitting still.
Yeah, for him. By his standards, for sure.
He been sitting still. He ain't been doing a lot. He been in the studio. Yeah, his last battle was True Foe. So he been sitting still. And he been in the studio. So a lot of what he been doing has been around creativity. So I feel like he gonna have some stuff that's gonna be crazy. Sure. Yeah, no, other than man. Of course, Hollow is Hollow, but I think Gotti, I don't know. I think Gotti 2-1 just because it's Hollow.
Yeah, in Houston, that's what I said. Yeah. Like I had to.
I'm definitely saying I think Gotti. It ain't gonna be an edge. It's gonna be a clear 2-1.
I think most people are saying that.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a movie out there. If y'all in Houston, y'all stop by. Go say what's up.
They gonna have the merch table out there.
Go cop some of the merch. We're gonna do something special with the merch too. Gotti did mention that. We're not gonna roll that out right now, but y'all stick close. We doing something special with the merch. The new Tyson shirt out. Y'all can go cop that. Sure. Somebody did say, and I do want to acknowledge that joke. That was extremely funny. He was like, y'all spelled studio wrong on the Mike Tyson shirt. And I'm like, wait, what? Now I'm like, I gotta go look at it, check it out. He said it should have been no studio in because it was Mike Tyson. That would have been hilarious. A good joke, whoever said that, man. That was hilarious.
Those probably would have sold out more.
It would have. They're like, oh, what the hell y'all spelled it? But is it no studio enough? You put Thudy on it. That would have been. We should have sent one to Mike. We still should. Yeah, we should. Mike probably rock it. But yeah, if you guys saw something that y'all liked today, if y'all a fan of the show, y'all send the show out to somebody else, send any of the content, show them Gotti page, show them everything that we got going. The EFG that was mentioned, the EFB hoodies, the no studio and merch. We everywhere, goddammit. On Twitter, we on Twitter. Follow Twitter. They got a TikTok. We might start a dance for one of these songs out the damn Illumagati album, man. We everywhere. We trying to hit everything. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. The vlog with Jazz that we put together. We might have some more of that content, man. Stick to it. They said they want some more of me, Jazz.
That was Avo. That was Avo just put out a camera like, look, let's get this real quick.
Yeah, Avo was the curator of that. He got behind that. And we just got busy, man.
Jazz is wild. And that's dope. But no, more content coming. I definitely want to continue to push. We love the audience, man, and the feedback they give us. So keep giving that feedback.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell us what y'all want to see, how y'all want to see. Yeah, we listening. We trying to grow. And I think with y'all feedback and y'all support, we going places.
Even the previous episodes, if y'all haven't seen them yet, go run those up, man. Go watch all the content. We putting this out for y'all. We're going to keep
y'all got to go play catch up to keep up with the narrative because there's some narratives in here that's going on that y'all don't know about. People coming, people going, all type of narrative. But if you pay attention to the show, you pay attention, you going to know what's going on.
For sure.
For sure.
That's it for you. That's it for me.
Man, no studio. And if you're not tuned into this, then...
No front, no faking. That's what you be doing. And in my hood... We call that studio. That's all I rap about. Yeah, little bitch, I air it out. Clear it out, we ain't fighting unless we in jail. How much gun smoke can you inhale? The whole scene bloody and I'm still standing. Chopper going off doing real damage. Left his brains on his bitch, did him real scandalous. Surgery look like the doc tryna peel cabbage. Savage.